Good stuff. It's not like it's the 60s and 70s that we're talking about. These guys live in today's world, right? I assume? They're not time traveling?
Yeah. Unless there's something that they're not telling us.
Oh, this is funny. They do circle back around to Black Mirror. It's a lot of Black Mirror talk in this episode I watched. But Jordan tries to explain why it's called Black Mirror and has no idea what he's talking about. So John has to correct him on this one.
Right, they called Black Mirror. Like, my first thought was like, what? Why I gotta be black? But mirror, right? It's holding, right? Because like Black Mirror, because it's showing you like the quote unquote like darker side of the mirror, right?
Right.
I think I call it black because I'm like that.
But also your screen.
I
always took it as like your computer screen or your phone screen or your tablet screen.
Like, no, exactly right. Like it's a Black Mirror. You have no idea what's actually happening on the other side of that, right? Like you have no idea, like.
Holy shit. The guy goes, it's representing the dark side of the mirror. The dark side of the mirror? And he goes, no, it's actually, it's talking about your screens.
Oh, yeah.
And all the technology that we're consuming. Right. No, I know. That's what I was saying. No,
It's testing you.
It's not what you were saying at all. Doug, tell me there's something that you picked up on that you said, okay, this has potential. Maybe I'll check out another episode again in the future. These guys are pretty good.
No. I mean, I got more clips, but nothing that's going to drive me to listen to this shit ever again. So I pulled clip number 5, and I just wrote, this reminds me of someone. I'm sure you'll pick up on it pretty quick.
The second one for me would be Solange and Jay-Z in the elevator, because to y'all, to this day, we do not...
Isn't that Pure Genuine quote?
Oh, a little Frenchy Hana.
Yeah.
Going right there. Yeah.
So I made a supercut of the yeses. There were 96 yeses in the episode, but I didn't even render it because it was annoying. It wasn't good.
Okay.
But there is a lot of agreement, which is what I wanted from you. Yes. I want that from you as I'm talking. I want to know that you are in line with what I'm saying, or at least...
Yes.
You got it, Doug.
Thank you. All right.
I'm here for you.
So, continuing on with what is the most important Black history moment.
Right.
So, it's XD's turn now. Clip number 9 is XD giving his answer.
The first one, a notable moment in Black history, is when Tyra got shot in higher learning.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
So if you didn't catch that, it was when Tyra got shot in Higher Learning, which is a movie, which is make-believe. Yes.
Took my answer.
And then XD goes on with clip number 10 to... It's a pretty long clip with a big build-up, but...
I'm here for it.
And
damn.
And number 2, this is something I think about often. It's both pop culture and both just historic in general. And I think about this a lot. Like, it was a cultural reset, a shift even. The slap at the Oscars.
Damn. Yes.
That was
his
town. We all said, what was that?
That's Black history. Like,
yeah, everything that they've talked about is on TV. Yeah. Every single example so far.
It's all pop culture stuff.
So
XD isn't even really fat. I mean, what's going on here? There's no fat talk.
That's a good point.
Poser.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, the Chris Rock, Will Smith slap, they go on to discuss in number 11 that it should be in the history books.
Oh, okay.
Need to study that and be showcased. It should be in history books, like, in a Hoffman Mifflin text somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
I still feel that.
Our country 'tis of thee, with the covered wagon on the front.
Oregon Trail.
None of mine are notable.
But what's your take on it? Why is it significant?
Dysentery, yeah.
Why though?
Broken
that
wagon
should be in
wheels.
history books. I know that should be in history books, but why? What does it represent? What happened because of it? What was the falling out? Will Smith lost his movie career. What else?
Doesn't matter, Carl. Everyone agrees on this panel.
This is so fucking stupid. They're not saying anything.
Nope.
clip number 12 is XD got so Jade, XD's co-host, was wrapping up what hers was, which wasn't worth clipping. Her most notable thing. It was Joe Budden getting in an altercation with somebody, but he can't wait for her to stop talking.
Okay.
Research, but I'm giving you homework to go find out about the time that Raekwon ran up on Joe Budden with an honorable mention of Mickey Fax in the background. It is a time.
You know, I used to work with Joe Budden's father.
Way to one up her right there. Pretty impressive. What about when Tupac was killed? That be?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Chris. You're getting it.
Couldn't you pick any march ever? Anything other than
you're getting angry over there. Consensus.
Okay, so now it's Dr. John's turn.
Okay.
Dr. John, obviously educated because he has doctor in front of his name. It doesn't matter what he studied. Do you think it's going to be Black Wall Street? Do you think it's going to be MLK?
Could be.
Obama getting elected? Clip 13.
Hello. Good evening. Hope you're all doing well.
It's a tie.
My back is fucking killing me.
My God, what a moment. It is a tie between
I guess I'll get over it, but it does not feel good.
Okay.
It really doesn't matter the other thing he's going to say.
So, I took the liberty because I didn't know what this was. So I went and found it. Clip number 14 is
all right.
What this doctor
back
says
to it.
is one of the most important
If I,
parts in
you know,
Black history.
crash a couple times, then might just go to bed. But I want to play it at least for a little bit.
Since I already said that, Omarosa, may I also say that I find you to be a fucking guzzling Republican.
Well, that is a pretty good
hold
moment.
on.
Yes. I was going to make fun of him, but actually, that's right up there with MLK, I would say.
MLK right now is like, why did she say fuck me for?
I have a clip that's neither here nor there, but they're talking about technology, and the dummy brings up Chat GPT.
There's delay in the controls.
Yeah.
Some
Why?
things I don't know if I'll ever get into, honestly, is ChatGPT. I'm not in love. I understand AI is getting more and more part of our everyday life, but I try not to use it unless I actually.
It's so hard to get
do
this
that.
game to actually run and stabilize.
Consciously use it myself.
At least for
It's
me.
just- It's hard for me to want to use it.
Huh?
Could you imagine? He doesn't consciously use it himself,
Come on.
but it's hard not to use it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way.
I see. I would have follow-up questions if I was the co-host. I have questions.
All right. I'm gonna also close WATP then. Boop. I don't have anything else to put up in that little box, so I can just turn that off. Boop. There we go. Now, are you gonna behave? No. I don't understand why this game gives me nothing but problems. Okay, close that too. Okay. Should work fine now, but you know, should doesn't mean it will. Nope, there's still a big delay on inputs. Nah, that's like unplayable. Alright, I'm gonna reboot the game. I believe. I believe. It's just dead silent because there's no music, there's nothing playing, which is really, you know, not normally the style of my stream. All right. Right now I'm doing the same thing I did when I was streaming it for hours last Tuesday, where I'm just running nothing. Mouse responds fine. Oh, are we good now? I don't know. It's like I don't have all my buttons. Am I not allowed to jump around in camp? Is that the problem?
Great morning, Arthur.
I mean, it might be if I can play properly. There. Okay. Seems like it's running fine now. Okay. Cool. Now. Can I just have music? That's all I want. What? Why did that one close? And now I'm irritated. Hold on. Damn thing's getting restarted. Why is there no sound on it now? Oh wait, I see it. I see it. Right there. Alright, seems like we're good. Sweet. Stubborn ass game. You have to open things in certain order. Very annoying. But hey, I'm figuring it out one step at a time, I suppose. I got hunting with that guy. I have a quest here. At this new place. How far is it from where we used to camp? Pretty far. I have a $60 bounty. Where's the nearest place to pay it? Because that's what I want to do. Looks like that might be the closest. I guess.
Plenty of room here for you, Morgan.
Why, what do you want?
You alright, Bill? Can't believe we're running away from Cornwall. What's happening?
You spoken to Dutch since you got back?
Yes, Morgan. Air is cleared. We're moving on.
You're
Hooray!
lucky you made me come for you.
He's right. Arthur is right that, you know, Micah is lucky. Just fuck Micah. Now, what's confusing is I don't know what horse this is. In the last scuffle, when we tore apart what was it? Valentine. Alright, there's a stable on the way. Good, good. Because my male horse got killed, but I know I still have my original horse, so I'm going to switch back to that horse.
There, boy. Here, okay.
See you, losers. Oop, wrong button. Sorry, horse. There.
Yeah.
What rifle shoots the 22 bullets that I have? Because it's not this one. I've got express and regular. Botrix is late as usual. I got high velocity and regular. What's the difference between these two? Carbon and Lancaster. Why can't I change bullets for these? Okay, this one has better range. But this gun reloads a tiny bit faster. So the Lancaster is just better. I should get rid of the carbine. Go.
Your hands! Whoa! Steady! Easy, fella. What cargo you bringing through here?
Easy there. I'm trying to get these supplies to the federal building. It's on the knee.
Federal ain't got no authority here. We'll be taking them goods.
Jesus Christ! Glad I weren't the target. Thank you for your help.
Hell yeah, dog. Don't hit me with your horses. Then we will have a problem. That's what I thought. Have a good day. Hey, Snake, great to see ya. Finally got the game working, so I'm glad you're here now. Hopefully you didn't have to suffer through the beginning. But that's why we do thorough testing, you know? Is that a good-looking horse? It is. Hi, horsey, horsey. Could we be best friends? Horsey horse. Hi, horsey horse. Study, 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 study. Ooh, it's a cow horse. Hello. Would you like to be my new horse? Hi.
There, girl.
Yeah, it seems like I do. It seems like I do. It seems like I need to have everything closed. Then I need to open Red Dead. And then I can add things back in. I don't know why it's a pain in the butt, but...
Let's move. You done good, girl.
Oh, hi there. I like your polka butts.
That's a
Your
good
polka
girl.
dotted butt. Alright, so, apple. And then I brush you.
Good.
Okay.
Yep. There's a girl.
Glad to see you both. Sorry you guys couldn't make it to cards earlier. But, I got cards streaming at least. I thought it looked good. I just, I guess I have to play it through Steam. And more specifically, I have to use the virtual desktop app and then launch it through Steam. Because otherwise, if I launch it just through Steam, my hands are broken, like this. And then I have to, like, hold the controller, like, actually kind of like this to play correctly. And it's annoying. So, if I play it through virtual desktop, it seems to work fine. Alright.
Easy there.
Ooh. Whiffatronic. Double whiff. Alright. You get to live. Nope, you get to live. You get to live. I whiffed a free kill there. It's only honorable. No, it's okay. Both you, Snugs, and Mondays, all of you are not feeling too well tonight. And Gummy Chainsaw was feeling up to it, but he was spending time with his wife. So, next week, hopefully, it'll be Gummy Chainsaw and whoever else is up for it. Grum was also going to make it, but he got caught up at work. So, it just, you know, it just doesn't seem like it was the night. Oh, my back. Alright. Now we're gonna see if I can add WATP back.
But they're like, but there was that black woman in it, so that's pretty good. Cool.
We're making our way.
Good stuff. It's not like it's the 60s and 70s that we're talking about. These guys
Okay, yeah, and I still have keyboard control.
I assume.
Cool.
Time traveling? Yeah.
Some that they're not telling us.
Ooh,
Oh, this is funny. They do
Hang on one
circle
second.
back around to Black Mirror. It's a lot of Black Mirror talk in this episode I watched, but Jordan tries to explain why it's called Black Mirror and has no idea what he's talking about. So John
There we
has
go.
to correct him on this one.
Right, they have it called like Black Mirror. Like, I mean, my first one was like, why
Okay,
I
cool.
gotta be black? But mirror, right? It's like it's holding, right? Because like black because it's showing you like
Yay.
darker side of the mirror, right?
Yeah. So if I have the stuff open and then I open Red Dead, it just like completely
I always
breaks.
took it as like your computer screen or your phone
Yes,
screen or your tablet screen.
Like, is that no, exactly right? Like it's a black mirror. You have no idea what's actually happening on the other side of that, right? Like, you have no idea, like.
Hang on, horsey.
The guy goes, it's representing the dark side of the mirror. The dark side of the mirror? And he goes, no.
The dark side of the moon, as it were, if you will.
Screens. Oh, yeah. You know, technology that we're consuming.
Yay! Horse bond. All right.
Testing you.
That's not what you were saying.
So I gotta go hunt these guys real quick, okay?
Doug, tell
Seems
me
like there's a
something
juicy
you picked
target
up.
right there.
Okay, this has potential. Maybe I'll check out another episode again in the future. These guys are pretty good.
Nope.
No. I mean, I got more clips, but
Oh,
nothing,
okay, great.
nothing that's gonna drive me to listen to this shit ever again. So I pulled clip number 5, and I just wrote, "This reminds me of someone." I'm sure you'll pick up on it pretty quick.
The second one for me would be Solange and Jay-Z in the elevator because y'all to this day, we do not.
Isn't that pure genuine quote?
Oh, the little Frenchy Hana.
Yeah. So
Horse is out of whistling range, but it's right there.
A super cut of the yeses. There were 96 yeses in the episode, but I didn't even render it because it was annoying. It wasn't good.
Hey,
But there is a lot of
Don't leave
agreement,
me.
which is what I wanted from you.
I like you.
Yes, I want that
Come
from
here.
you as I'm talking. I want to know that you are in line with what I'm saying, or at least.
You silly.
Yes.
You got it, Doug.
Thank you. All right.
I'm here for you.
So, continuing on with what is the most important Black History moment. Right. So it's XD's
Okay.
turn now. Clip number 9.
Now
is
stay.
XD giving his
Okay.
The first
Stay.
notable moment in Black history is when
Should have done that
Tyler
the
got
first
shot.
time.
So if you didn't catch that, it was when Tyra got shot in Higher Learning, which is a movie, which is
scene in a movie.
make-believe. Yes.
These people are really
Okay.
bad at this.
We're gonna turn up
It would be
WHP.
I was close.
Cool.
If you would have asked me, like, what's a really important time in
All right. Let's
and
go.
I thought about it. I would say season 5 of The Dukes of Hazzard when Coy and Vance showed up, and it just shows the dichotomy.
Good
blah,
horse.
blah, blah, you know.
You actually might be right about that.
Took my answer.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
And then XD goes on with clip number 10 to.
There we go.
It's a pretty
There,
long
girl.
clip with a big build-up, but
I'm here for it.
Okay, girl.
And number 2, this is something
This is a nice area.
It's both pop culture and both just historic in general. And I think about this a lot. Like it was a cultural reset, a shift, even.
Oh, you think
The
you can
slap
Hey.
at the Oscars.
Hey, buddy.
This is a private matter. It don't involve you enough.
Oh, okay.
What was that?
Well, since you said that,
that's Black history. Like,
Everything that they've talked about is on TV.
Stay out where you don't
Every
belong.
single example so far.
It's all pop culture stuff.
so
XD isn't even really fat. I mean, what's going on? There's no fat talk.
Good point.
why would I shoot him dead?
all right.
Let's
so
get a chance to talk.
the Chris Rock, Will Smith slap. They go on to discuss in number 11 that it should be in the history books.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Need to study those.
All right, come with me, Hurst.
This should be in history books, like in a Hopton Mifflin.
This way,
text.
girl.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, good horser.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Still feel that.
Our country 'tis of thee, with the covered wagon on the front.
Yeah, there you go. Good horse.
Yeah.
Hey, you two want to explain what's going on here?
But what's your take on?
Excuse me? Hello?
Dysentery. Yeah.
Why though?
Yeah. Broken wagon wheels.
I know that should be in history books, but why? What does it represent? What
Hey,
happened?
okay.
What was the falling out? Will Smith lost his movie career. What else?
Doesn't matter, Carl.
Yeah.
Everyone agrees on this panel.
So fucking stupid. They're not saying anything.
And I'll let you get on yours.
Yeah, here, no problem.
Clip number 12 is.
I'm trying to get out of the way. Here you go.
So Jade.
Thanks for stepping on him. I'm sure that was good. Helpful.
Wrapping up what hers was, which wasn't worth
Hang on.
clipping. Her most notable thing. It was Joe Budden.
Can I
getting a
switch you?
notification
Can I
from somebody.
switch you two?
He can't wait for her to stop talking.
Oh, wrong button. Hold on. No. Hold on. I'm making mistakes here. I know. Hold on.
Find out about the time that Raekwon ran up.
I'm making mistakes, but I'm fixing them.
Honorable mention of Mickey Facts in the background. It is
There. See?
You know,
We'll
I
switch you
used to
two.
work with Joe Budden's father.
Way to one up right there.
All right. Well, you two have a good time.
What about when Tupac?
Excuse me, miss. Let me get you out of the road.
What do you want?
Oh, I am. I was just getting you out of the road.
Couldn't
You know?
you pick any march ever?
I am.
Other than
Sorry, you're so damn impatient.
You're getting angry over there.
Okay, so
Hi.
now it's Dr. John's turn. Dr. John, obviously
exactly
educated
a
because
half-
he has doctor in front of his name. It doesn't matter what he's.
Be union, I take it.
Time to move on once and for all. I mean it this time.
Okay. Where are you headed? Are you gonna take that horse? Oh, okay.
Damn hillbillies.
Wait, you're gonna take her. You're gonna hold on. I'm coming with. What are you gonna do with him? Where are you going?
Yeah, you're all right, girl.
Well, that's nice.
Damn fine weather, ain't it?
Yeah, I guess so. It's a beautiful day, actually. Hey, careful. That guy still has his gun on him. I didn't take it from him. Where are we headed? Is this your house? Up here? Nice place. Man, she really got caught up by that carriage there. Sorry, I'm stalking someone right now. Is her pathing? Is she just pathing through here?
Well, howdy now.
I think she's just wandering now.
Why, hello there, sir.
Seems very wandery. I mean, she's definitely not panicked anymore.
Partner?
Excuse me, miss. I think you're lost.
Mister.
Huh. Is she just in circle stride now? Okay, let's see if it's safe to open Discord. There we go. And then VC chat. At 240p on a CRT. That's awesome. I think her AI is totally broken. Hang on, lady. Hang on. Hang on, miss. Excuse me. I need you to hold this. Excuse me. You can have that, alright? Now, since you two are clearly done fighting... Alright. No problem, right? You know, actually, you know, I'm not surprised about that.
Please, someone help!
Somebody kill him. Where'd he go? He knocked my fucking hat off. Huh. Think the game had enough of my bullshit there. See, this is why you take the guy's gun when you lasso him up. Oh, speaking of which, gun store. Snugs! Look, it was silly to untie him, but you know, he was acting like a good boy, and you know, she seemed like she wasn't mad about it anymore, and you're right, I'm stupid, okay?
Well, hello. Don't think I've seen you before.
Hey, Hoss, what's up, bro? What you got? Oh, you have ammo. That checks out. Do you have guns? More ammo. Is this like a modding bench? Can I look behind the counter?
Made item when it's quality. Hey, no customers over there.
Yeah, I figured. I'm sorry. You know, I tried to ask, but you don't let me do that. Hey. How can you like hold my guns, or do I have to do that at my house? Because I have completely pimped out this gun. That's my beautiful sniper. Clean it, thank you.
Good. Don't need any
problems in here?
I don't have any high velocity. Oh, I'll take some. Thank you, thank you. Now this is my main pistol. Mind cleaning that? Thank you.
Shining. Glad you take care of what's yours. Hey, you know that gun could use a few choice parts. Really make us sing.
Like what? Seems like it's already maximum pimped. I could use improved rifling. Extra range on it, 15 bucks. Nah. How about some iron sights though?
That's a wise investment.
We'll do that. Okay, what about the other pistol then? A single action.
Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see. I can improve the accuracy of that, you know.
Can you? Oop, hold on. Right there.
If you're serious about your shooting, you'll want to add sights to your gun.
That's more like it. That's great.
Well, you talked me into it, didn't you?
Always good to have a full stock on ammunition.
Huh. High velocity. No, we want big damage. All right. Ooh. Now I can pimp my knife too.
Interested in engraving some? Make that weapon your own.
Maybe. Let me engrave it first. We'll find out. That is pretty. I will take it.
I check the munitions before selling them. Won't get no jams or misfires.
And then Black Blade? I think so. Black and steel or blued steel? Well, the blued steel looks good, but the black steel...
Sausage. There's a reason he keeps the price so low.
You got mahogany? You do. That's the one I liked. Cool. Now I can stab people real good with that. And,
that gun seems well taken care of.
You want to upgrade this for me?
Interested in a stock? Could put some carvings on it, too. You'll notice the difference.
Okay, unless I'm using slugs, rifling doesn't work on a shotgun. Like, they're smooth bored. I mean, unless I don't understand how shotguns work, which I'm pretty sure I do. Seems like that's a video game mechanic.
I make sure to test all my
Stock don't do nothing.
and defects. That's a guarantee.
That don't do nothing. That do. Alright. Cool. Shotgun's upgraded, just in case I need it. And, might as well buy some slugs. Cool. Now we are officially loaded out. But we want... Wait, hold on. Wait, what? The carbine does more damage? Wasn't I just looking at it and it was the opposite? All right, so we're gonna use the carbine then.
Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see. That gun seems to be well taken care of. I can rifle the barrel for you if you'd like.
That do look good on that gun. Okay, which fucking gun shoots the 22s?
Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see.
Hey you, what's in here?
Just holler when you spot a winner.
He studied. Do you think it's going to be Black Wall Street? Do you think it's going to be MLK?
Could be.
Obama getting elected? Clip 13.
Sure, all those things.
Varmint rifle, right there. That's what I need.
Tie between, my God, what a moment. It is a tie between Omarosa being led by New York.
Okay.
Really doesn't matter.
Carcano. Ooh.
So, I took the liberty because I didn't know what this was. So I went and found it. Clip number 14 is what this doctor says is one of the most important parts
Shoots
in Black
much
history.
faster.
Okay.
You just said in front of all these people that you did not want my vote.
Since I already said that, Omarosa, may I also
Ooh,
say
pump
that
shotty.
I find you to be
Ooh.
a sucking
The semi-auto
guzzling
shotty's nice
Republican.
too.
Well, that is a pretty big moment.
Yes.
I was going to make fun of him, but actually,
I've heard
that's
some
right up
unsavory
there with
things
that
about that
MLK, I would say.
salesman, Virgil Fish.
MLK right now is like,
And the
why
Yankees
she say fuck
Hey, stop talking to me. I'm looking at guns. Don't talk to me right now.
I have a clip that's neither here nor there, but they're talking about.
Damn, there's so many
technology,
guns.
And the dummy brings up Chat GPT. He says a few things about Chat GPT that can't possibly be true.
Yeah.
Some things I don't know if I ever get into, honestly, is Chat GPT. I'm
the sheriff and all his
not in
deputies, you
love.
know. Yes, sir,
I
I
understand
did.
that AI is becoming more and more part of our everyday life, but I try not to use it unless I actually have to, and I try. Not
Is
to
there
use it.
any reason not to buy the mega
consciously
pistol
use it
here?
myself. Like, it's just as hard for me to want to use it.
Huh?
Doug, could you imagine? He doesn't consciously
Took
use
me
it
some
himself.
time to adjust, but I'm hooked on
But it's
these
hard not
pistols
to
now.
use it.
Right, yeah. I mean, I feel the same way.
I see. I would have follow-up questions if I was the coach.
Can you tell me about this gun here?
In miniature.
What the fuck are you talking about? You stuttering
the trigger
bitch.
guard there.
Idiot.
Take
What do you
some time
think
getting used
ChatGPT?
to, I
I'd be like,
want.
all right, let's back
But
up. What
once
do you
you
think
do,
ChatGPT is?
Bullet out of this has got
Good
some
question.
legs.
You know you have to log in, right?
Good
Yeah,
gun
I don't think you're
and true.
understanding this at all. Here's another dumb thing.
Why
Are
should
you
I
getting
buy
into
that
the,
instead of this one?
breakfast talk?
Just
Whether
the
they're breakfast
damage?
girlies or not?
This fire's even faster
hate
though.
When especially gay guys do this, they make food sexual. They sexualize food. It's just gross.
This
When I
reloads
say I
just
want
as
cream
quick.
cheese,
I want
That there's the way of the future.
I want that shit. I want it should be sticky as fuck. I want it to be like. I want
load it
I
up.
want it to
Just
be
as
like,
accurate.
Oh, she's oozing all over me. Like,
Fire rate's a lot
I want
slower.
cream cheese pie in my bagel, girl. Yeah.
Range is the same, but it packs a bit more punch.
Have they ever had cream cheese before? It's not that exciting.
I know the way they're describing it. I want it extra sticky. Yeah, we don't have that kind. It's just smooth.
Can you
cream.
show me
That's
this one?
not a cylinder. Can't help me with that. Can you shove it on my face? Can you rub it down my cheek?
Ooh, a break
Yeah,
action.
rub it on the bagel.
But boy, is this a well-made gun.
Is it an onion bagel?
You get your
Oh,
hands
fuck off.
steady.
I mean,
Don't
yeah,
find a truer friend.
yes. All right, Doug. What else do you want to play?
So their next segment was getting into powerful the setup.
You only have the 2 revolvers?
So I was like, let's invite them on. Let's have
Can't
a
view them because
little
I own both of them.
conversation around a lot of the songs that we just find a lot of joy in. And again, when I put the ask out, I initially told them they don't have to be true Black.
Well, I
History
want the
songs,
varmint
just
rifle.
songs that honestly speak to you as Black people.
Thanks.
What is a
Shows
Black
well.
History song? I didn't know it had a soundtrack.
So I would say like whatever they used to sing in the
That could
field.
really shine
like
with
I
sweet
could,
carbon in it.
And I don't even mean that to be funny. I would think that's something that could translate, or even early jazz, anything. Fuck, I don't know. But it wouldn't be number 20, which is Dr. John's
Ooh, the
powerful,
Mesquite looks
positive,
good.
uplifting song.
But
I'm starting with Bone Crusher.
we'll go Wild Cherry.
Yeah.
That's expensive though. Oh, I'll take it.
Yes.
Very good.
I am starting with Bone Crusher, Never Scared. And that is
carry
the
only
reason
quality
why
goods
is
here.
because that's just kind of the energy I'm giving off these days.
All right, and we're gonna use this to kill birds, so I'll put the birds on
And
it.
they think that I'm over here.
Whoa, that's a lot of money for a bird engraving now. Fine, I'll come back when I have more money.
What? Like I'm never scared.
He's a professor at what university did you say, Doug? Is he in California?
Yeah.
At a university, he thinks that white people are after him.
It's like he's in liberal center.
Alrighty.
Central. Like
yes.
Thank you.
But I bet if there was a spider the size of a quarter that crawled across that tubby foot of his right now, he'd be fucking scared.
I think he would be. Yeah, he gives off that kind of vibe. But now he's
Hey chat, should I buy this big pistol?
No, I didn't even bother to look it up. I didn't give a shit.
Should I buy a pistol?
Bone Crush.
Bone
All right,
Crush?
cool.
All right, I don't know Black history. Fuck me. I know there'll be a pop quiz today.
All right, 21 XD. This is a long clip, but the
All
setup
right.
is important. XD is giving his
Not if I don't want
Black
them.
history song.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to testing this out.
XD, what is your first?
I don't really want the pistol. I mean, I already have two pistols that I kind of like.
All of mine are thematic.
And I don't really use them as is.
Historical. They're all important to the fabric that is Black Americana.
The fabric of our lives.
I would like to start. Yeah.
Parents just don't
Hey, you.
understand. That's what I'm guessing here.
What'd you do?
I would like to start off with the music
I don't want no
that
part
is
of whatever sick
declarative
perversion
of love,
you're engaging in down there.
ownership of sexual autonomy.
Okay.
You gotta help me. It's that crazy gunsmith. He made me dress up like this. He's got me chained to the goddamn foot.
I can rob the business?
You gotta do something, please. He's never gonna let me go.
Well, I'll check it out later. It says you're not going nowhere, right? Horse. Come here, good horse. We're gonna go get you a proper saddle. Hold on. Before I leave here, is there a... Where am I? Way down here. Post office. Sweet. Butcher, general store. I think it's the butcher. Somebody sells my throwing knives that I need, because I only have 4 murder knives left. I said get over here.
Come on, girl. It's all right, girl.
I hate that you can't like queue that up. You have to wait till you're not doing other actions. Excuse me. Can I wait until morning?
Let's go, girl.
Isn't there a rest button? Can I... No? Can't just hit wait till morning? That's kind of lame. Alright, I'll wait here then.
What can I do for you?
Who has throw knife? General store? I didn't see them in the ammo catalog. I guess I can do.
You new in town, hmm? Don't miss the tobacco just behind the door there.
I'm sorry I broke your door.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just assumed you couldn't read.
Where are the throwing knives?
Have you ever seen such a clean and tidy store? Or such a bored man? And there was me with my hopes up.
Hey, you got me a fucking throwing knife? Alright, I'm gonna check in here one more time. You!
Back again? Happy to have you.
Do you have fucking throwing knives?
Let me know what catches your eye.
Why does no one have throwing knives? Rah.
Well, it'll be here when you change your mind.
Hey Google, where do I get throwing knives in Red Dead 2?
On the website justanswer.com, they say, the throwing knife can be purchased in RDR 2-story mode at the fence for a price of $2.50.
I have to find a fence?
Look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Game crashed. For why?
On the website makeuseof.com.
Hey Google, stop. Police.
It also is one of the blackest songs of all time. However you choose to define it.
Is it gonna work this time, or is it gonna break?
A gentleman named James Ntume.
Bismarck.
Oh, I know where you're going. I know where you're going. I'm right there with you.
And it's called Juicy Fruit.
Yes.
By Ntume.
Okay, are you familiar with the song Juicy Fruit?
Is it the same song that Tukey uses at the beginning of his show?
It's gonna move you.
Is that what we're talking about?
I don't know if that's the same song or not. I don't watch the Tukey show, but it's the song that
I don't
Biggie
know.
sampled to create the song Juicy.
Oh, okay.
It's important to note, clip number 22 is a cut from the video. It is a song about a black guy who's trying to get with a white girl.
Nice.
That is
Very original.
That is the blackest song of all time. I'll give him credit for. I'm loving this. I've never heard this song before. I guess it's not on my radar for what I'm into.
And
All right, moment of
that is
truth.
what I have for this show as far as clips. I did put together a quick game. I'm going to be your review girl. I went and pulled 3 of their reviews.
Cool.
and I want you guys to guess if they are 5-star or 1-star.
So I have to find a fence.
Where did you find these reviews?
iTunes.
Okay.
I think this would be a good idea to do on the show in future episodes.
Yeah.
Okay. First one. I don't mean any offense by this, but why are you encouraging an unhealthy fat
Okay, there's one right
lifestyle
up
that could
there.
cause health problems? I think you guys should just lose weight. 1 or 5 stars?
You got the 1-star review, Doc. I'm gonna go 1.
Yeah. You're right. Okay.
Did you leave that review?
I did not. We each got a point.
Okay, good.
What is this, bro? This is like my grandma and an elephant combined with little McDonald's. Y'all need to quit and do something better, like going.
Oh, hey.
I think that's a 1-star, but I'm giving it 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the review 5 stars. I think that's a 1-star.
And
$3? I will owe you my whole life. No lie. But let me buy you something from the store.
Okay.
Whatever you want, it's on me. Okay.
You bet.
Appreciate it. Having conquered evil the way I have, it's the least a humble man can do.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, guy with the snake bite says I can put something here on his tab.
That fool? Jesus. If it's not one thing, it's another with him. But he pays his owe, so who am I to argue? Let me know what you choose. I'll add it to his list.
What's worth it? Clothes? Sweet. So I'm not allowed to buy those? I can buy some of them. Sweet. Okay. Ew. Well, we might as well take the most expensive thing I can get from them.
I'll let him know. You're paying next time, though.
Of course. Now I look like an asshole. Well, thank you, sir.
Pick something up on your tab. Thanks again. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Now I'm the fanciest guy in town. People might think I have money. Work.
Looking to sell
Oh.
burgers or pasta. Some of the finest meat to ever grace this town.
Follow me, dumb horse. Well, hi, howdy. That was very video game. Pig. Wow, that is a level 4 pig. Even though this don't exist. Very pig-like. Very hobo-like. Intriguing. Hello. Who would be the criminal here? I would like to do some business. Excuse me. Might I enter? Oh.
All good, a new patron. Welcome, welcome.
Hi. Do you sell things?
All right, what do you have for me?
Wow. Now that is the money.
Done deal.
I will accept cash. I will accept this and that.
Hey,
Can I
do
just...
you really want to get rid of this?
I mean, yeah. You see how much money I got in my pocket now?
All right, fine. Give it here.
Damn, I'm like rich or something.
Fine, I could take more.
How much money you got?
You don't do this as a profession, huh?
No, of course not. It's rare that I'm even ever alive. Why do you want to buy my horse cards?
Ain't this special, huh?
I don't know how much, jeez.
No questions asked.
I have money now. Can I pretty please have throw knife?
Good then.
Thank you. I'll also take those. Why are these locked? I'm gonna take everything you have.
Fine. You will love that, I swear.
Oh wait, hold on. Psycho mask? Cool.
It's yours then.
Cool. Hey man, that doesn't make any sense, but I'll take it.
You won't regret it.
Well, basically spent all that money I just got, but hey, don't matter. I'm gonna take the Dinamite too, you know.
A lot of damage.
I'm sure it will.
Fine, fine.
Thanks. That is a little psycho, I will admit that. Excuse me, what other masks do you have? Because this one makes me look like a crazy person. There, how about that one? Aha. Cool, less crazy. Now I look like just like a dork. Can I have my hat back?
I trust nobody's missing.
As long as you have the items I need.
What the hell? Okay.
Ask too many questions about its previous ownership.
Remember, hush, hush.
No problem. You don't have to tell me about telling me stuff, because I'm a hook. Excuse me. Let me grab my bow and my sniper rifle. There. Oh, I have to hit that button. See, I'm dumb. All right. Where's my where's my hat? Where did my hat go? Oh wait, it must be a mat horse.
Hello, sir.
Silly me. There we are. Wait, I can just choose any hat at any time? Well, I'm gonna keep my hat, because that other hat makes me look like a douchebag. But I still look fancy as fuck now. Or maybe I should keep the hat. What do you guys think? Fancy hat. Where'd I get this hat? Isn't that a hat I stole from somebody?
Just heard. They have over 1,200 signatures to remove the gun.
Alright. I'll just wear the matching hat.
That's...
And now, without further ado, to the stables.
There, girl.
Onward and upwards. You thought I was gonna snipe you because I pressed the snipe button? Joke's on me, because I forgot to... core? Yum, yum, yum. Give me the cheese. Cheese. And now I'm ready to snipe, right? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Damn. I guess I could just use the auto aim lock-on feature. That's kind of the point of it, right? What happened? Hey, you. What's going on here?
Hey, mister, can you help me? Please help me.
Why would I help you?
Them horse died on me and my legs hurt and I need to get home.
Where's home?
You're happy to. Get on.
Oh, you kind, mister.
Don't make me stab you.
If you be so kind to take me to LeGras, that's where I'm from. That's where my
What?
people is from.
Isn't that where I just came from? Holy shit. Don't make it all the way over there. We're going the long way then.
Sure, that's fine.
Don't normally trust no outside man. No offense, mister. Just don't trust them much. Hey, you going backwards.
That's fine. We can get off my damn horse then.
Quite all right, ma'am. I don't trust him much either.
You seem like a horse rider, yeah, your whole life, I bet. Horse don't hold much in LeGras, no. Neither horse can swim fine as a duck, be much more used to us. Last horse we bucked, got his foot stuck in the mud, gator came and ripped his leg off. The horse just wobbling in the water.
What the hell is she on about?
The gator came in, took the other leg, then the horse fell and died for a part-timers to come out with a rifle on him. There's no word of lie.
Jesus. Sure it's the horse that's the problem? Maybe you should be worrying about the gator.
This way, turn
Where
around.
was it? McGrath?
Now what would a word?
Well, I can't use the. Grr.
Bet you travel a lot. You a fool. Can't find yourself no home to live and grow and dying if you always moving. Can't
Hey,
build
girl,
no
you gotta do
roof
something about
down.
that accent.
Can't grow nothing up. Always moving is no good.
Alright, maybe I don't want roots. How
Accent's a
about
little bit too much for me.
that? I'm not looking to settle.
You think when was the last time you spent the week in the same bed? How long ago was that? I asked you. Bet it was a long time. No offense. But I bet it's
I don't even sleep. I just do a lot of drugs.
Wasn't no need. I never leave my home. You gonna call it humble and it is. And I ain't no more proud than I need to be. But it feels good having something your own. Ain't no war, ain't no boss man, ain't no train gonna take that from me.
That's optimistic, ma'am. I'll say that.
No, mister. I'll die for me and mine, and that's the damn truth. No word of a lie. But you care, mister.
Well, thanks. Yeah. Yep.
Yup. Alright, now that you're done yapping and yapping.
The last one that I pulled. The really fat guy on this show stiffed me like 4 different times as I door dashed 4,000 plus calorie meals to a stinky apartment, and he has never had company there either.
Holy shit! Where do these come from? It's hilarious. I think they're all 1-star reviews.
Yeah, you got 3
Oh,
points.
well.
Good job.
He was right.
All right, I have more examples of Jordan being brain dead, but I think
Let me go now. You taking me somewhere I ain't got no one to meet.
shall we?
What?
It's time for the.
What happened?
This one comes in from General GK.
Man.
In our Discord.
Mean man.
And he writes, infamous
Man, fuck
celebrity
you.
psychic and wig enthusiast Garrick Spivey has a podcast where he takes calls, talks to angels.
How
reads
close was I?
aura, And talks about God Matrix energy and spiritual.
Oh, I took a wrong turn, even though I led you all the way over here. That wasn't a problem.
An example: a man from Poland.
I hope you die.
With a question for him, and he's gonna give the answer, which is always helpful when you call a psychic.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, so when your ears go hot like that and your ears go red, that means your angels are talking to you. Now, usually it's someone's left ear. Both of your ears got red. And so that means that your angels are able to really speak to you. And I see God himself speaking to you. And God says, I will lead you if you will follow. So you have to start really meditating. Take your eyes and scroll up a little bit. Your eyes. Just look up. Look up. There you go. See how you got warm all the way down the back of your neck? And your hands got warm? You see? There. Okay. You're tapping into heaven. And so and you actually went all the way up to Zion heaven. So you can talk to God.
Are you gonna snitch on me?
There's a few things in the Bible that talks about look up, you'll see God, or talk to God, And so
Help! Somebody killed that lady.
But you're able to do that. So I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, but he's in
Hey.
Poland. Are you sure God's over him?
Not so
'Cause
fast.
If God's over me right now, he's not going to be in Europe as well.
No.
Unless the Earth is flat. Wait a
This
second.
ain't your
Maybe the Earth is flat. Maybe that's what's going on. This guy seems like a character. I want to show you how this show starts off. We might have to look into him a little bit closer.
Hey guys, welcome to Tapping In's Energy.
I'll find you.
Today,
Don't think I
this
won't.
is a very special time. We got this crazy God Matrix energy that showed up at the very beginning of the show. I'm like, God, what kind of gift are we going to give everybody today? Usually he'll show me some spiritual gifts, and then those will pop down during the show. There's this great spiritual gift of a God Matrix that you guys are getting right off the bat, and so am I, which is really, really good. This will tune you up. A lot of energies are all over.
Well, you know what?
This will focus you.
I agree with Snake. LOL.
Focus now, Doug. Maybe we should have done this first.
For those of you that are only
I do feel bad about getting the outlaw for that, but you know what?
It's like somebody that couldn't decide if they wanted to be an Elvis Presley.
I tried to do the
impersonator or
right
an Elton
thing.
John impersonator.
Yes.
And then I stopped trying to do it real fast.
He's got a giant white wig that is 5 times the size of his head.
Oh, that's a wig?
Yeah, I don't think it's his real hair. But what I find out about this is
Hey, sir, don't worry about that lady.
Who talk about energy.
Hey.
Crystals.
No. I'm serious, actually.
But they don't get into like God stuff. You stop right where you are. Separate things. Spirituality. About like God and then fucking God and looking up at him. I don't know. Angels.
All right. Remember when you had a head?
Talking to your ears rattling. That's where I think maybe he's off.
Yeah, but he's so sure of himself. I haven't heard confidence like this since GG33.
Right, yes,
Fucking dickhead.
So factual.
Mumbo jumbo, but say it with confidence. He's like, maybe he's onto something. Simon Shane says that's a photo negative of Dark Helmet. That's a pretty
I really wasn't trying to become a serial killer today.
all right.
That like wasn't my goal.
Through our friend Greg Hughes. Greg is a guy who discovers talent. He discovered Anthony Cumia. He brought Jim Norton under his wing, and
Surely somebody will understand that I'm sorry about that.
the list goes on. But what we don't know about,
Most serial killers don't. It just happens.
and I've never watched his stand-up comedy. Well, Zach sent me a list of Ron doing stand-up. Like, you play with Ron the Waiter? Pretty funny guy, right? So he's quick with a quip.
Oh, no way.
Maybe I'm not, because that's not who I was thinking of.
No, he's terrible.
Damn.
He's absolutely poison. I don't know.
That was
why.
massively. I'm very sorry.
Constantly hanging out with him and get farts.
I thought I hit you in the neck.
Some stand-up comedy. I haven't even watched this yet. I thought we could watch it together. I have 3 clips. We could tap out if we.
You mean if we're laughing too hard?
Well, right. Yeah. Let's see how far.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened.
Football is back. Thank God, right? Because
The Ron the Waiter stand-up is painful. The way the deer looked up at me was painful. It was so sad.
baseball being shown on television, the alternative is like lawn tossing. Well, I do that in the morning.
Womp, womp, womp.
Is log tossing?
See, nobody's gonna call the police on me for that kill.
I've seen log rolling. But even with a
Even though that was more fucked than killing that lady in the head with a tomahawk.
so good.
Awful. It's
Well, maybe not.
What's it called? Cornhole tournaments? With the beanbag?
Well, you did murder it. Exactly, I did murder it. Nobody's gonna snitch about that one. They only care about random black ladies getting tomahawked, not horses.
get absolutely nothing. It actually sucked the laughter out of the room.
Not even.
Well, deer. That thing. The other one.
Let's
Yeah,
watch
that one.
again and watch how Ron puts his head back and goes, ah.
Apparently the qualification for this is ingredient.
We've got
Yes.
stable if you need
Thank
it.
God football is back. No more eating.
If you ain't got the paper,
Cracker Jacks.
I can't give you the full
I
buck.
don't give a fucking flavor.
Well, maybe you could kill yourself. That would help.
It's all about eating meat, football, chicken wings,
I'll get that done for you.
little pigs in the blanket.
Did you hear that? Yeah, people actively leaving, slamming the door on the way out. I'm fucking out of here.
Can I sell this random ass horse?
I like the setup though. He's talking about eating meat for at football games.
I'm glad they have a door you can slam.
I can not a lot of comedy clubs have that. I know. Really
Garbo?
that more often.
Oh, I saw 57. Where did I see 57? Was that just like a glitch? Weird.
It's just missing the sound effect from the Addams Family peeling out.
We should get that door slam on
Real
the
fine
soundboard.
saddles here.
Anytime Ron the Waiter is talking on open show.
Yeah, they're fine saddles, but I mean.
Maybe not shitting for 3
Alright, okay, I'll upgrade.
Saddle go a real long way. Trust me.
Okay, we missed another.
Do we want the big saddle?
We got too excited about the.
Or do we want the nice leather saddle?
He just had another punchline that got 0.
Football, chicken wings, fucking meats, little pigs in the
This
blanket.
one doesn't have any good colors, does it?
Constipation, maybe not shitting for
Never
3
mind then.
Thank God football is back. Antonio Brown.
I missed the punchline again. When did it happen?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but shitting is funny because that was
All
the
black
first
saddle
shit he
looks
had. And also
good.
not shitting is funny too.
Yeah, shitting is funny. Not shitting, funnier.
Excellent choice.
Could you
sir.
imagine not shitting? Oh my god, this is crazy with this guy.
Fuck it. Going all the way out.
Now a New England Patriot. How did that happen? Is Bill Belichick like one of those evil?
Oh damn it! I should have bought that one.
Like, is he the Dark Force? Is Tom Brady Darth Vader?
Should have bought that one.
Well, that would never happen because he's so fucking good looking. There's no way they're putting a mask on him.
Ain't no one knows horses better than me.
Nah. Did you hear that? Hold on. Did you hear that?
No.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a straight guy, and then that got a laugh from somebody in the audience.
Than the other way
That was
around.
the first laugh. All right, let's do that again. This Star Wars talk is really good, though.
Warren Dark Oak looks good.
Listen, I'll be honest.
You must be a connoisseur.
But I would absolutely.
It's Miss Krabappel.
You can tell.
I don't know if I'm a connoisseur.
I mean, that's what the Patriots
Ooh,
do. It's called
I like the
the
oxbow.
Patriots way. Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, was caught getting handy at an Asian spa.
Was he
Oh,
giving
hold
them
on.
or getting
My-
them? Because that's a big difference in my book.
There we go.
Like, if I found out Doug was caught in a rub and tug, I'd be like, well, good for him. Whatever. What are you going to do? If I found out he was an employee, I'd
Oh.
be like, I don't want to talk to Doug anymore.
So I should just get that one because it actually has a buff.
You can't have too much with you out in the wilderness.
Like a zoo animal being sprayed.
I think you should do it. Goes well with the saddle.
Well, yeah, but I gotta pick the right one.
He's trying so hard, though.
To gross people out.
I like that one. That's what I already have.
Okay, this is turning into the thing where people are
No?
laughing when they realize
Says I own it,
You
though.
can tell the difference with these
He's moving on to
additions.
the next thing.
Yeah, I see this with Tom Myers a lot.
Yeah, it's where people just go, oh, that was the joke. Okay. And Tom's just like, they're just slow. Just take them a minute to catch up.
It's better to equip
This is
yourself
like our
and not need
table
it
at
than
Joe
the other way
Mary's.
around.
Yes.
We were actually trying not to laugh because it was so obvious that we were laughing at him.
I like the Iron Cloud.
So bad.
Animal being sprayed off. You know what I mean? Get the thing down. So
I don't like any of the colors, though. Alright.
Robert Kraft entered the spa at 11:02.
This is bad, you're right, Snugs.
I've always had a way with horses, you know.
Have you seen the mugshots of these women? They're like pretty little geishas. They're like women in their 50s. They look like butchy MMA
Damn, none of them have good designs like at all.
I'm sure the last thing they want to see is an old white man coming to get service. I'm sure there's no small talk. They want to get it over with as quickly as possible, like taking lug nuts off a tire. Like
You can't have too much with you out in the wilderness.
You pull pants down now.
Oh, good. I was hoping he was going to get into some Asian racism. Roddy.
So the thing about this is, okay, I hesitate to talk shit about this because he's got the balls to do something that I don't have the balls to try. I'd like to, I just don't have the balls to do it.
No, Doug. If you had this act, you're doing the right thing.
It's better
That's
to
what I'm
equip
afraid of.
yourself and
Is-
not need it
Yes.
than the other way around.
Alright.
Go ahead. You're
No,
trying to
I was just gonna say
Well,
that the reason why
got
I
me a
don't
nice
do it is
saddle.
because I fear it would be like this.
Yes.
It'll look great on your horse.
$59. You pay now.
Regular Rich Little over here.
Boy.
I feel like I'm there at the spot.
It is bad. Very bad.
I'm glad football's back. Thank you.
His joke was, $1 billion sperm, I'd be bathing in it. People in the chat are saying that he's even more just do it than I am.
Good,
I don't know if
honest
that's
folk
true or not.
around these parts.
Yeah, I don't know if
Videos,
that's
are
true
you
either.
seeing more of his comedy stylings?
I think I do.
Okay, let's check it out. Ron Berman at QED Comedy Club.
Ron Berman.
Let me just put everything back. Oh, my apologies.
I knew you'd like it.
I know you'd like it. I could tell when you walked in that you were gonna pay that one.
He's already tangled up in the mic stand.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Off to a good start.
Robert Kraft.
Wow.
Okay, this might be the same stuff. So we're 27 seconds in, and he's finally talking about. So he's finally setting up a joke.
Owner of the world champion New England Patriots. I forgot about the lights. Right?
Now that's a proper name for
Apparently
a horse.
caught getting a couple handies at an Asian spot.
Hold on, pause it. So this is what they talk about when comedians go to different clubs, work out their material before their Netflix?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
This is what we're seeing right now.
All right, Becky, we're gonna
Some different angles of this time.
we're gonna get you that
Last time he's like, no, I got
maybe not. I don't know.
I gotta start strong, is what he's thinking, right?
Neither of these horses are good. That one's weird.
Did you notice that weird smell around here?
No.
One of the things on the side was they specialize in table showers. I don't know what a fucking table shower is. It sounds fucking dirty. At a strip mall in Florida, like a table shower sounds like a fucking like a zoo animal being sprayed off.
All right, now can I take the horse out?
Like I don't know, what do they have? Like a fucking high-powered water thing right in the ass cheeks. Getting dingleberries out.
Okay, I was hoping he was gonna get to the dingleberries.
All right.
It took a little longer to get there this time. He really wanted to ease into it. It's pretty good stuff. I like that comedians.
Oof, the terrible stand-up made it smell weird.
Can you believe this?
You're
place is a
absolutely
strip mall?
right.
Yeah, a lot of places are actually. It's where a lot of retail locations are located.
Dingleberries.
All right. Now, while I still have some money, I'm gonna head back here and pay off my debt.
And he entered the spa at 11:02 a.m.
Oh, hold on one second. I want to try this varmint rifle on the road.
At 11:10 a.m. That's efficiency.
Do.
Did you see the mugshots of the women? They're not. They're like 50.
Yeah, that does make sense. It was a 22. I don't know why I thought I was gonna kill a wild hog in one hit with it.
What do they sound like?
Well, I hope you enjoy that bullet in your head.
You ever seen that fight with the fucking ears? They look like cauliflowers, right? And the face is all swollen.
Why would these Asian women have cauliflower ears? Is that ever explained in any of this? Or?
I can only
Hi.
imagine what they're thinking when they see
Why not?
old white guy coming to get served. I'm sure there's no fucking small talk. They're like, here we go again.
Come on.
It's probably like
You're going in the
taking fucking lug ducks off a tire.
Good horsey.
Easy there, girl.
That's my Asian impression. I apologize if I come across racist. I'm from Boston. So,
I wouldn't wish death on anyone, even Ron, but I might be tempted to wish for him to become Mew.
I'm gonna take a different route. I'm gonna give him some kudos.
Please.
He is doing a very good job of making it sound like every time that he says this, you know, comparing this to the last video we watched, it's like every time that he says it, I believe it's the first time that he said it.
You know
Are you
what?
okay
I
now?
was thinking the same thing.
You okay?
Shit, this is actually rehearsed. It didn't seem
You
that
you
way
all
in the
right?
video.
No, it sounds like he just has bullet points. He doesn't
Here you
know
go.
where he's going with it.
Right. He's like,
Thanks for helping me kill this man.
table, dingleberry,
Dingleberry, strip mall.
Asian
He didn't have to get killed, but he decided.
though, he was getting some laughs from a couple of lunatics, and then he started doing the Asian impression, and the place went silent. And he's just like, "Oh, that racist? I'm from Boston, so."
I think
That's what we
if I was to cast the next Police Academy movie, it would be awesome to have him as the sound effects guy.
Thanks for the money.
the new coverage here is different from the new coverage in New England. In New England, Robert Kraft is a fucking hero. Like, oh, God, yeah. God bless, 77 years old. God bless him. Wicked kisser. At 77, I wish I could get him, you know? Let me tell you something. That's billion
This is for very small game and bird. Pretty sure unless I sneak headshot one of these guys, I'm not going to put one of these down either. They're just going to end up with a bullet in their head.
beauty parlors, barber shops, sushi restaurants, and then there's like
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts. And have you ever looked inside a Dunkin'
Now you bleed out.
Donuts Boulevard?
What the fuck? Back to like Dale Mabry comedy from Chad Zubak. You guys
You're
ever
back.
notice there's like barber shops and donut shops?
Well, in all fairness, I don't think this was intended to be put on the internet, was it?
Okay. So you're saying he's...
Yeah, I agree. I'll use a higher caliber round next time. I'm sorry.
I mean...
I'm really bad at hunting. I'm sorry.
Especially dingleberries.
Yep. Sushi.
Well, I mean, with the bow, I'm fine. Like this guy right there. I'm gonna hit him from here.
Yeah. You ever look inside a Dunkin' Donuts? Yeah. There's like customers buying donuts and coffee and stuff, right?
Munchkins, right? Am I right? Munchkins?
Let's find out what he's gonna say.
Just packed with
Or maybe not.
older Greek men
I was aiming for the tail, it seems.
mustaches, chain smoking.
I don't think it is.
Apparently already. Really?
Maybe I was right the first time. Maybe I am bad at hunting today.
Wow, good time.
Wait, did he just get the light? What just happened?
I assumed somebody got up and walked out.
Yeah, that's. I thought so.
Somebody killed themselves right there in front of him. It was brutal.
Looked inside a Dunkin' Donuts on Ditmas Boulevard.
All right, girl.
It's just packed with older Greek men,
Oh, are you a Goku?
mustaches, chain smoking.
Are you one of those Gokus we know about?
Apparently already. Really?
Whoa! What did I just run over?
Okay. So anyway, here's the deal. Here's the point of my second joke. I had five jokes. So
I just killed a badger. Whoops.
You have 0 jokes. I don't know what you're talking about. That really
Now rip it off. Rip it. Rip it.
Well, we talked
Yeah.
about this
Skin.
We were watching some stuff, and there was a comment about
Like a
Carl
psycho.
Pilkington. Right. And it's like, is this like Opie's Carl Pilkington? He's not using him in that way.
No.
He's using him like a co-host or a sidekick.
Right. And Carl Pilkington says things that aren't true, but you can tell that he believes it. It's way different.
let me finish my second joke.
Why does this have a magazine of 14? It seems kind of excessive for
On Ditmas Boulevard.
So that Dunkin' Donuts thing was just to say
Game
that
hunting.
guys are chain smoking and have mustaches?
I believe so.
And people are just gonna be like, yeah, isn't that the case? Isn't that the truth?
I'm out of here.
You can't smoke inside a Dunkin' Donuts. It's not true.
A little change of pace, and hey, I'm ready to go. It's under construction. It's called Punjab Fine Indian Cuisine. Punjab Fine Indian Cuisine.
Say it a third time. Maybe it'll get funny.
It probably will.
Where I come from, poon is slang for pussy. I apologize. Vagina, whatever you want to fucking call it. And jab is, I just feel like jab is like you're hitting a heavy bag. Like, what are they going to serve at Punjab Fine Indian Cuisine? It sounds like
Triple.
tenderized pussy.
3-star board.
Soak it up. Delicious. I don't know. It almost sounds like an aerobic exercise. Like poon poon jab. Poon poon
No, that's such a bad no.
1, 2. Poon poon jab.
No.
Is he doing this to me because of the Holocaust? Is this my comeuppance? Is this what's going on right now?
Yeah, you deserve this, Carl.
I believed him when he said, I'm not even joking.
This is the most hack shit. There was a restaurant down the street from here called House of Poon. Yeah. And I remember...
Yay, Poon House.
Calling. They're like, oh my gosh, there's a House of Poon in Rochester. And they called the restaurant and asked them questions.
There we go.
Yeah. It translates into something different. But, yeah, good stuff.
You know, because language.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Say it a couple more times and it'll get funnier, I bet.
Still doing that.
Don't worry. Just like everything else in fucking Ditmas Boulevard, in 6 months, it's gonna close, and another beauty parlor's gonna open up, and then you get your head on again. I'm gonna finish with this. Yeah. I'm gonna finish with this.
Please.
I'm gonna fucking go like this with my keys, just for a little inside joke. All right.
Hold on, stop. Okay, so this is just nerves talking, right? Is that what's going on?
He also looks exhausted. It looks like he just got done with a half marathon. He's been up there for 6 minutes.
Well, 'cause it doesn't seem like he has the ability to
Skin,
internally
please.
process information. So somebody said whatever, and he said, I was going to grab my keys and go like this, a little inside joke, which means playing to the back of
Yay,
the head. One person would
dead-eyed.
have understood it. So therefore, not worth bringing up at all.
Correct.
Skin it with my bare hands. Yeah, it's completely savage.
Two Jews. Welcome to a That's all I have so far. Working on it. Thank you very much.
What, you lived through that?
A setup? Does Opie ever go to these shows? I'm sure he invites them. I guarantee he invites all of them. There we go. I have to see him.
Oh, it's an owl. That's a big owl.
This is Ron the waiter. Imagine this guy being your waiter.
Oh, God.
And he's...
Check, please.
Yeah, he's
Can I
trying
have some
out
owl
his
meat?
stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So you guys like berries?
Can I dingle some in front of you? I have one more. I won't watch the whole thing. I just
Wake
wanna
up
see
bloody and go to bed muddy because I'm a trapping man.
Hey, girl. Good vibe in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Ron Berman is in the house.
Boo! I mean, yay! The other one!
You pause it.
Holy crap, I made it.
So I'm not up on all the Opie and Anthony and Ron and all
Excuse me, my horse doesn't have manners
They know
yet.
who he is from anything, or are they just being polite
Hi.
because somebody new's coming to the stage?
They're just being polite. No one knows who this is. Opie doesn't have reach. Oh, Ron Berman's here. Holy
Run
shit,
out the
honey.
tab now,
We didn't even know that when we got the tickets.
No.
Mega Facebook stars. We're going to the comedy.
It was my gang.
Thanks, bud.
Well, thanks.
On the subway. 4 people turned around.
Okay.
I felt like
That was an OBS crash.
on the voice. The voice, I say. The voice.
Doug, I'm sorry. The answer was farting on a subway. Farting on
Uh-oh.
a subway.
That'll gag.
Was the answer.
We're having the
Throwing logs. I should have went with throwing
the
logs.
input error again.
Yeah, you get partial.
Hold on, all right, we're gonna close OBS one more time.
Good points. Can all agree.
So I went on some reconnaissance mission.
Okay.
I have an obligation to the chosen people. So I went in.
Oh no, it's doing the input thing. It just you can see it on the input overlay right there, like how sticky it is.
Hellraiser is the one who apparently sent me these videos. 'Cause he's in the chat.
Like here,
And
see?
I saw earlier he said, wait until you see his Hitler impression. And he wrote, seriously, wait until you see his Hitler impression when he was doing the Asian people earlier. So I guess that's what we're seeing now.
He's killing it by a comparison.
What if Hitler was getting a rub and tug at an Asian spot? What would that be like?
2 Jews walk in.
I wish I knew like another way to like get around it.
Loyal Lidl customers, we have a special today. 2 for 1 on the purchases of strudel and sauerkraut.
Those just German foods?
Yeah.
What's the joke then?
They sound funny.
Ugh.
Walking around.
See, I hear the laughter in here. I think people are laughing at how bad this is. That's the.
And then it's like not even
like,
pausing
this
all the
guy
way.
thinks
It's being
this is
weird
bad.
now.
They should bring him to the stage. It's also surprising to me that a guy this old would be doing this and be this bad at it.
So how long has he been doing stand-up
Hmm.
or attempting it anyway?
I don't know the answer to that. I was introduced to him a year or 2 ago by Opie, and it was just Ron the waiter, and then he would talk about doing stand-up and setting up shows and all these shows.
Let me try
and
this real
stuff.
quick.
How long do you think he's been doing stand-up, Doug?
Oh, I would say 3 weeks. One.
It's funny.
and we've watched all 3 weeks progression.
It's funny you say that because whenever you see these guys who are this bad, it's always like, I'm only 7 years. You're like, what the fuck? How are you this bad 7 years in?
To our blonde-haired, blue-eyed, gold circle Lidl loyal members, if you help us locate...
See, if it only took like a couple seconds to just close Red Dead and open it back up, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Okay, so I just realized something. The premises, guys, and now.
But it takes a while for like no reason.
German grocery store.
Other than like bad optimization, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
I already got my laps out.
I don't know. The truth is, it was orderly, efficient, and clean. And the prices are very good. Lidl's, the prices are very good. I'm gonna tell all my friends about it.
Stop. Okay, he's doing this shit intentionally, man.
I did that bit with I'm going to tell. Carrot Top was just telling jokes up there, and then started playing with the mic stand, and people went, whoa! That's pretty cool.
Here's words that
I'm trying to come up with a workaround for it. In case it happens again.
Stuttering John at the Howard roast.
Yeah.
He's got nothing, and they
Like,
just
there's
start
got to be
jumping.
something I can do about it.
And jumping and making noise.
I was there 10 years ago when Zany Entertainment formed.
Is he implying that he's been doing comedy for 10 years?
I was wondering that myself.
Oh boy.
I was there at the inception of Zany Entertainment. It was a dark and stormy night. The seas were angry, my friends. Amber alerts going off left and right. Because talent agencies throughout New York City were going missing. And why were they going missing? Because Zany Entertainment had arrived.
Oh, wait, isn't that stolen?
Well,
One of them stole it from the other.
Well, I think, though, now that he's doing the trumpet thing, I think he might actually get the job on the new Police Academy movie. So.
Okay, that didn't work.
Some rage.
Okay. What if...
You have to remember.
Alright, we're at 1:15:15 for WATP. And we'll also close browser again. Nope, it's got sticky keys again. Is it keyboard software somehow? Okay. What if I reboot that software? Does that fix it? Huh. Well, that's certainly something. So Probably safe to assume it's the game. Yeah. No, I think it's the game. Okay, so something tells me I can't get a workaround for it for this. So I should just restart game. Yeah. So we stop game.
But they're like, but there was a.
And you have to remember, there's a lot of Jews in the business. So you also have to blow the shofar.
Okay, I'm lost. I'm completely. I can't even comment on this anymore. I don't even know what's going on. What's he talking about? Did anyone know what's
Trash?
following this at this point?
Can you make it?
It's just
Can you make it
trash.
end?
Yep. I just did. I have that kind of power on this show. I wield that kind of power. And I feel like we need something to get us back into the show after Ron just slowed everything to a halt. And I know that when
So, anyway, we, after seeing...
And I am submitting it again for the next time I come on.
All right.
Clip number 28.
Kelly, let's talk about the one.
It's also OBS being a pain in the fucking ass.
But you're actually in
I gotta figure out if there's a better way to optimize OBS. Because right now it's using 6 gigabytes of RAM.
I mean,
And I don't know if that's
chubby
normal.
/ small fat, so like I'm probably not as aware of like.
It's probably just because of my visual setup here. Which I don't want to tune down because I like it.
I'm not as fat as you. I could just lose a couple pounds.
I didn't really come here to be insulted.
What's it like to be fat where you live?
Yeah, right.
Uncomfortable everywhere else.
Yeah, right.
And then clip 31 was this was why I wanted this show.
I'm here with Fat Podcast Extraordinaire correspondent Ash of The Fat Lip. Welcome to our podcast, Ash. We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Okay, what year did this come out? Is she still alive?
She is still alive.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah,
Ash from Fat Lip.
So I did. I have no idea how much investigation I did just to try to find her. It was a cross between ChatGPT and the Wayback Machine to try to get an episode that she was on.
Well, congratulations.
And then you stole it from me.
I'm using 2 different websites. Way to go. Very impressive, Doug. Must have taken a lot of work.
You kind of just... I didn't consciously use ChatGPT.
Okay, I was wondering about that. I was wondering if you knew you were using it or not when you were on there.
Okay, so you had brought up Stephanie Bree.
Stephanie Bree is her name. Doug's brought her to the show a couple of times now.
So I want to try something. I've heard a phrase on here, on this show quite a bit, dropping the needle, right?
Sure.
Okay, so I didn't pull clips. What I did is I pulled an entire episode. This is a 22-minute episode. And I condensed it to 2 minutes.
Great.
So anywhere where you hear the fast forwarding, that's either somewhere between a 20 times and a 100 time fast.
Certain if you Google, or you do a search in my channel, orange juice, something will come up. I've talked about orange juice. I know I have. If I haven't, I will someday. You're an affiliate of Coca-Cola. Slice
it's
does. Go drink Coke. Stop
it
drinking
seems like it's a problem coming from OBS.
You're allowed to be a dipshit. There are some times where I will probably be considered a dipshit. Yeah, you got crushed.
I like that it's a show about orange soda.
Okay, and just to confirm, it's not my fucking keyboard software.
Slice and Fanta.
Let me grab the backup keyboard here.
I'm gonna call to put it in a blender. Dr. Thunder, Dr.
Could be.
Pepper, Doctor
You
who
wanna
gives a
pause it?
shit.
Yes.
Spoiler alert. It's not really about orange soda.
No, it's not.
No,
But there are shows about orange juice, though, right, Doug? We will be able to watch those in the future.
So yeah, I don't know how long you want to try to get through this. I enjoy the rambling just because you never know where it's going to go. I understand it's not your normal premise.
Oh yeah, it's not the
just
keyboard
sitting and
software
listening to a
either.
long clip, but
Because this is an unrelated keyboard.
I will say Stephanie Bree usually has
And it's like totally
black shit
fucked.
over her hands. She's usually smoking a cigar or something. She looks like she's maybe bathed recently.
She had court.
I was trying to give her benefit of the doubt.
Except for to talk about Mountain Dew. Because as far as I know, there is a squirt, which is the superior citrus soda, by the way. It's actually a grapefruit flavor. Yum yum.
How does she have time to do these shows when she's probably got an active dating life, I would imagine?
Well,
if we make it to my other Stephanie Bree clip, you will understand how she.
Can I go there now, please?
No,
Okay, we'll just close everything besides the two. Because, you know, that's where it was working before. Even though I have plenty of virtual overhead. Nope. Still very, very bug.
Good morning to you.
Do I even have audio right now? Okay, I do. Cool.
I caught some reprobate shambling around my backyard yesterday. Went to take a walk.
Nope. That doesn't help either. Yeah, unfortunately, it just seems like it's OBS. Although my GPU is running hot, so let me turn up my CPU, or let me turn up my fans. Just crank them up to max. Cool them down a bit. Because that could be the problem. It could just be bottlenecked from temperature. Yeah, screen went black because I set it to the buffering. I have like I have a scene on OBS with nothing loaded, so it can like cool down or whatever and have nothing loaded in RAM, or theoretically. Okay, I'm cooling it down because it was near 90 Celsius. Which obviously is bad. You don't want it anywhere near 90s. Okay. Nope. Still busted. Okay, let's try with controller. Because maybe I can just get over it and play with controller. That's why I have the option for it. That's why, why I have one. There we go. It is way more responsive.
Whoa, you don't need that gun with me. Let's just leave it.
Huh, okay. I mean, I can just deal with that. If that's a really simple workaround. Oop, I hit the wrong thing. Okay.
But they're like, but there was that black woman in it, so that's pretty good. Cool.
We're making our way. Dirtier than shit. I stunk. I'd been sweating all night in the shop. And then I would go there and pick up 10 or 12 deliveries and make the run and then go home. And more than once, I'd knock on the door. Old lady would open up the door and go, ah! And
all right.
Slam the door in my face.
All right, we're going to see if I can just play with the controller.
Yeah. So is that why your wife's business is no longer around? Because you were delivering the flowers?
I got fired more than once from that.
The movement's not as tight.
Okay, I'm gonna do a Joe Pesci.
Obviously.
Okay. Here we are.
I'll have to play with a little bit of jank.
They would get your
But I mean, it's better than not being able to fucking play the game, right?
hot and fresh and ready to eat. You know why? Because
I'm trying to figure out how to use my bones, okay?
Bags. Yes, bags with a hot plate in it. You might not know this. Domino's does not. Little Caesars, Papa John's does not. They just stick it in a vinyl bag and open it and keeps the heat in. Pizza Hut's bags have a hot plate in them that they plug into the wall and keep it hot. So when they stick the pizza in it, the hot plate is hot. So when it gets to your house, the pizza is hot.
Is this the answer to the most important moment of Black history?
It's as relevant to that as it is DoorDash.
Right.
Motherfucking cockroaches. Sorry if you're a DoorDasher. I love y'all. If you're a good, if you're bringing...
I worked at Domino's. They absolutely had heated bags. Thank you, Snugs. You correct this weird gooner.
I will never, ever...
See, I think this is what people refer to as a troon. I think.
DoorDash cockroaches, I'm sorry.
Now, it could just be all trans women, but I think it's specifically it's this thing.
Do not go to Pizza Hut, put your pizza in a
Hey, team.
heated vinyl bag with a hot
Okay, I guess.
and bring it to you hot. They just bring you a cardboard box that was sitting in their car.
I'm hungry now. Well,
You're
yeah,
not
I'm sorry.
getting the same fucking pizza
Camera, controls,
from
controls,
DoorDash
controls.
delivered from Pizza
This
Hut.
thing.
All right. I don't know if I can watch anymore. Doug,
I love this.
To me?
I know you do. This is your girlfriend. We've talked about that. There is a solution to this. You could just have the oven on.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the pizza in the oven when it gets there if it's not the temperature you want it to be.
Yeah, I assume that that's going to happen. And then When I get hot pizza, I turn the oven off.
It's great. You don't have to use it. Yeah. But it was there in case you needed it.
So, and I knew going into this.
Okay,
there's a fork in the road where you and I disagree on certain things.
Yeah.
I love Stephanie Bree.
Bree Aim has no lock on.
Watch this over.
Well,
and
I
over
want
and over
some
again, just
lock
watching
on.
the ramblings of a lunatic, and I can see you tapping out. I'm watching your eyes.
Mhm.
You're not interested.
Nope.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
What am I missing here? I mean, we're hearing that she won't order pizza from DoorDash, but will order Taco Bell. Is there more to it than that?
Oh, so you got it.
Okay. So I was understanding the message. Well, thank you, Doug. I know that you pulled that stuff for us.
Okay, which one's the sprint button?
I wouldn't want you to be
There we
on
go, that's the
ITP
one.
and not get an update on what Stephanie Bree's up to.
Yeah, so I sent you a message, 3 months ago? You have to know that anytime I come on, I'm bringing Stephanie Bree.
And what's her follower
Okay,
count up to?
alternate FPS.
600-ish.
All right. That's good. We're getting the word out there for her.
4 patrons.
For him or her. Oh, no. Does she have a Patreon?
Mm-hmm.
Why do these people do this? All right. We do have a game coming up. Megan's
There we go. That's
here,
where we want.
waiting
Standard
patiently
FPS
in the
2.
green room. I saw we got a note from one of our bandmates. Oh, now Sean's calling me.
Yeah.
Did you see the update? What's going on with our show?
This is going to take a lot of time to learn.
Weather's been not cooperating. So.
But it's the only one that's got sprint on the bumper.
It says Sean's going to call you.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not helpful. I can't talk to Sean right now. All right. Well,
So
definitely...
we pulled out a Stephanie Bree for band talk. Come on, man.
I apologize. This weekend has been a real clusterfuck for me because we were supposed to do the show yesterday, so I moved this show, and then the show
Look
I moved to the next
sensitivity.
day, and I had to move Doug around.
Pull.
move everything
Aim
around.
sensitivity.
Nothing's
Look, aim
working.
acceleration.
I'll tell you what is working out, and that is
Dead
my
zone.
buddy Greg Hughes.
There we go.
Fart.
That gets you every time.
It does.
I love it. Opie starts off his most recent live from Gebhard's episode, and he's sitting there with Littlefoot, and he's doing his Eddie Vedder impression. And remember, this is a restaurant/bar in Manhattan that's open, and it's daylight out.
All right. Okay, so that's crouch.
Where it takes me.
That's my dead eye.
We're doing our Eddie Vedder impression
Cool.
here. All right, live at Get Pods. Welcome, bitches.
Well, actually, ladies and gentlemen, it's not Get Pods. It's called Get Pods.
It's Get Pods on the Upper West Side and also on
45th Street. But that's called beer culture.
Yeah, 45th
Hold on,
Street.
okay, hold on.
This,
I gotta
ninth. This is my friend Matt.
Which one
That's,
costs stamina?
Littlefoot.
So you're familiar with the term black fatigue, right?
Yeah.
I
Of
have
course.
OB fatigue. I just realized when it's the same
Do I
thing
just have to
as
double
screaming in
press
a
it? Like,
restaurant.
how do I sprint?
It's like sitting behind a group of black people at a
Do we get
theater.
run?
I just got to go.
I understand what you're saying. And you got to imagine what it's like. This is the owner of this place allowing this lunatic to do his Eddie Vedder impression at the top of his lungs.
Wait, I don't get it.
People in there probably
Okay.
ordering dinner.
To press once, to
Matt was
jog,
going over to tell him to shut the fuck
hold
Right,
to
there's a
sprint.
server going, I'm sorry, you said no onions? There's a guy
Got it. Okay, I have to figure it out. Sorry, I'm learning my new body, okay?
Just out at Beach Home in the Hamptons.
I'm not used to being a controller dweeb.
He's got this crazy energy about him. He's around people again. He hasn't been around people for a few days, so he's very excited about it. And the thing I know about Opie is he doesn't have any real friends. And so when he connects with someone about anything, he decides it's very important for all of us to know about it. And the thing that he connected with his buddy Matt here is the band The Toadies.
Okay, so I always run at max speed while in first person?
That one song that they had, Opie remembers.
Good to know, good to know. Movement is way precise with the controller in first person. Like, I can actually do some juking with this. Like, look at those, look at that footwork.
Littlefoot doesn't know what to make of this. Littlefoot's standing there like, He's not even reacting. What is going on right now?
I don't want to die.
Well, there's more singing of the song in case that didn't give you enough of a hint of what that hit song was.
Okay.
Along with the toad.
So what's the cover button?
Behind
Is it B?
the boathouse, I'll show you my dark secret.
Is it X?
Oh, God, the toad.
A.
So I guess at
A
a
is
certain
cover?
stage in life, you just don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not there yet. I'm looking forward to that era when I can just go into an establishment and annoy the fuck out of everyone.
Yeah, A is cover. Okay.
Please don't. I like going out to eat.
Okay, all right. I won't bring my computer and a ring light to the bar. I'm almost there now.
I'm not even attempting to be funny when I say this. If I had to choose,
Can you tell me?
sitting front row?
Okay, I'm leaving. I don't know how to put it away.
Or sitting anywhere
Bitch.
within earshot of this, I would choose the attempted comedy club.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Although
Okay, how put away?
It's like no one knows who Opie is, and they might assume that there's people watching this on the other side of that computer.
Okay,
screen.
cool.
I don't know. But
Hold on.
it'd be fascinating to just kind of be in there going, wow. Because when we first started covering Opie, when he would do shows from the bar, it was audio only.
Look,
And
I'm trying to
he
figure out my body.
Turn off the music and all this shit. I'm like, the balls on this man to treat everyone like they're in his place.
Yeah, it would be ballsy if he did a good show.
Right.
It's insane that he would interrupt anyone else's good time to do this.
Wow. Listen, it's Opie's world. We're living in it. He's back from the
Okay,
ocean.
that's
He's
the
ready to
log
go.
button.
By the way, I just got back from
Satchel.
the ocean. The Zeppelin stuff. I dropped my stuff off, said hi to my wife and kids. I went out there to just chill and not hear a voice for 2 days. Although my brother wrecked that and we went fishing for a few hours, but that was cool. I didn't.
Sorry.
Mind at all. All right. So I'm back in the energy of New York City, and it sucks. It's still winter.
Look, folks,
Right
I
in the
really
button
don't know how to use my body.
You can't stop him.
I figured out the lefty swap. That's good.
It's always talking about whether it's spring or winter or summer. That's been going on for months.
Now, how do I de-scope
Travis
again?
seems happy with whatever season it is.
I'm sure you picked up on this. So we watched him when he was at the Hamptons, and he's like, "It's my birthday weekend. I'm with my brother and a friend. We're gonna go fishing."
Man, these controls are scuffed.
Because it was just his brother, and it was just a couple hours. Otherwise, Opie was by himself, just him and Doggy.
Is it?
For the entire weekend.
Is that it
And
right
the wife
there?
was just like, yeah, go. Get the fuck out of here. You need to leave because New York City is very difficult.
Okay.
To be hosted.
Weapon wheel.
It's dragging him down.
Okay, I found my weapon wheel.
Man, it will just drag you down. I looked at my wife. She goes, "Go, go." She just knows.
Go to the ocean.
Yeah, she goes. She just knows. She goes, "Go, go." There you're heading because this city just.
Okay, I figured out how to holster them.
Right?
She's sick of you complaining.
Now,
If you're
how do
complaining,
I
you're like, yeah,
stop
fuck
aiming
out.
down
Go to the
sights?
Hamptons for the weekend. It's because you're annoying the hell out of her.
I know you have beat this horse like it's dead, but why is he so insufferable? I don't understand.
I don't understand either. The guy's a
B is reload?
millionaire. He's got the best setup you could have in New York.
All right.
And he just never stops complaining about it.
When we were in Vegas, I think it was Adam Bush who pointed out that's chronic depression, constant complaining.
It's really easy to do with the controller or the keyboard and mouse. You just zoom in and out.
My notes, and I agree with Opie that New York. It's why I don't live there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in Manhattan. It's not
I
my
can't
speed.
do a weekend there.
I can do a weekend, but there's a saying that says, "No matter where you go."
All right, I guess I'm opening the
So
controls.
Opie complaining about his surroundings nonstop. It's him. He's complaining about himself. He's miserable, and he talks more about that.
This city's undefeated, and if this city could, they would rip all your clothes off and drag you through the streets. So your ball
Toggle weapon zoom. Was it down?
Metaphorically, is happening to a lot of us.
Oh no, but if they could, they would do that.
Cool.
Yeah, Opie, imagine if you didn't have millions of dollars and that amazing apartment that's 500 feet above the...
There. Okay, cool. That's what really something I needed right there. Needed my quick shooting and my aim shooting.
Miserable. If you have millions of dollars, I don't know any place that would be in my top 5 places that I'd want to live.
Yeah, you can
There's
do
always something to do. There's always some place to go.
Billy Joel's
Come
not
here.
performing anymore, but there's other concerts and other things to do.
There's other things.
Well, let's get into more Toadies talk, because that's what they're bonding over on this episode.
I saw a guy fall into a lake with one. It was cool.
That is cool.
Yep. Yep.
Behind the boathouse, I'll show you my dark secrets.
Ooh, it's so pervy.
Around the lake. Wait, around the
Lake tonight.
lake tonight. Yes.
Tonight.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Opie was talking about how he knows the Toadies so well from his WF days in Boston. He's like, oh, yeah, I go way back with the Toadies. He doesn't know the lyrics.
Okay, now how do I call horse?
Popular song. But he wants to bond. It reminds you of the Andy Kaufman thing we played.
Yeah.
Where we didn't know Tony Clifton. He's like, I know everything there is to know about Andy Kaufman. Oh, yeah? What was the other personality he had?
Here. Can we start with an easier question?
That was Andy Kaufman's manager, right?
Oh, it's up. Okay, got it.
Andy Kaufman as Tony Clifton as his manager.
Now, how do I get on?
Opie
Come
hates
Why?
it when Eddie Vedder gets out and talks.
All right, it's driving like a GTA. All right.
Or more. For a
Then
very
I hit the sprint.
specific reason. Not because of the message that Eddie has. For a different reason.
But this is what I want to say about Eddie Vedder and other rock stars that babble. I get annoyed. If the babble's more than 3 minutes, because then I'm like, oh, that's a song.
I could have peed. I could have peed and
Not
gotten a
even
beer.
a pee. It's a song. I'm like, fuck. So now they're not going to play Elton John behind the counter in a small town. And now they just call it small town, right?
Small town. Yeah.
All right, it's gonna take some learning, but I'm just gonna play with controller.
Crossing songs off the list. As Eddie goes,
Not playing that.
we're not playing fucking Black. forget this. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think it's a good point from Opie.
Yeah, no one's flashing a light at Pearl Jam.
All right, so this is more Pearl Jam talk, and Opie gets very excited about this joke because they're talking about that Eddie drinks a lot while he's on stage. Maybe he has a drinking problem.
He's got one.
That's too much acceleration.
Water
Are
in
you
there.
saying Eddie Vedder's like Dean Martin? I mean, they both have great voices.
Dude, he couldn't survive if he was drinking 3 bottles of wine,
You hear
red
him
wine
talk,
a night.
And you hear the rap at the end of the show, baby. He slurs a little more at the end.
Yeah.
But what's with the hat?
That's why they play Yellow Ledbetter at the end.
What's with the hat?
That's funny. That's Pearl Jam funny.
Doug, did you think that was Pearl Jam funny?
I mean, if I was going to use the words Pearl Jam funny, I guess it'll.
That would be the time to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Opie got very excited right there, like a child. Ah! That's Pearl Jam funny! I get that joke! But please,
Well, why was it funny when you said it?
please tell me he doesn't explain that joke immediately after that happens.
See, the joke there is that no one knows the lyrics of Yellow Ledbetter.
Okay, cool. That's right. Still way too much acceleration.
How are these guys putting up with this?
I gotta get that door slam drop.
Yes, what is going on right here? Why are they letting this happen? So then, Opie's talking about John Mayer. He has a channel on Sirius XM that Opie likes, and this gets into more
Where
random
is-
singing, and there's a. They like
How
to
long
talk
is
about
this
music
list? Hold
the
on.
show a lot.
Goes
So
third
there's a question
person,
about
then
the
first.
best love song.
That was the problem.
Anyway, he's fucking the music he's picking.
There we
his
go.
rap as a DJ.
I was
it's
hitting the
really
wrong
good
slider.
shit.
Love him.
Love.
But like, remember before we went live?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. What's your favorite love song?
What a horrible question. What's your favorite love song? So then that turns into it has to have the word love in the title of it. And then they start throwing out songs that are not love songs, but they have the word love in it. So.
Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher is the answer, correct. But
Can we just turn off acceleration,
excited
like,
when
period?
The song is brought up from 33 years ago that he knows.
Wait,
Opie stinks on ice.
I love
God, is that
That's a classic.
I mean, he really needs to go back to doing disc jockeying on FM radio. He gets very excited about 90s alternative.
Yeah, he's got that childlike energy, laughing and clapping, but it's an old attitude of, oh, that's familiar. So
Right.
That's why I'm excited.
He would actually be good on an oldies channel.
There you go.
I mean, oldies meaning
Okay, no acceleration.
whatever classic rock or something like that. 90s.
I only want raw input while aiming.
So then people in the chat are talking about what their favorite song with the word love in it is, and Opie's retarded.
It still has, like,
What about love? Wait, what about love?
it still has acceleration.
No, that's not it.
Even at the lowest setting.
Ain't talking about love. That's
Ain't talking about love. Is that what you're talking about, JMR?
One of ours? So what is love?
What is love?
We did that one already.
Don't hurt.
Ain't talking about love.
Okay, so I guess we want it just at max, so it's always accelerated. And then just turn down the sensitivity.
These guys are idiots. What About Love is a song by Heart.
Yes.
Ain't Talking About Love is a song by Van Halen. It's not on Diver Down.
No.
It's on their first album, Van Halen 1. This is the 4th single. Guys, fucking keep up over here. What are we talking about?
Talking about love.
Alright, we'll get this.
They're like, Ain't Talking About Love is a great love song. It's kind of anti-love song. It's literally,
it's in the title.
Not a love song.
Okay, so we want aim sensitivity.
If you could get a hold of somebody that had
like a little
no
double than
knowledge
that.
of U.S. radio history, they didn't know Howard Stern, they didn't know Opie and Anthony, and you were to play any clip of Opie and say, do you think that this guy has the potential?
This is riveting
to be one of
gameplay.
the top broadcasters in the world.
Right.
Right now, if you play it right now.
Or even a top broadcaster.
Okay, we
in
want
this
it at
market.
default,
You know, let's not
slightly
even
less
say
than
the
default.
world. It could
Or
be
a
number one
paid
on the
broadcaster.
radio.
Do you think this
or could
guy
he get
can
a
be
job?
a
He
paid?
get hired by a radio station to do a show.
It's fascinating to me the history that this guy has, and being at one time a respected broadcaster, and then watching him now. I think you touched on mental illness and mental decline. I think it's apparent. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, I guess
this isn't what he.
that's
used
still
to
too
be by
slow.
any stretch.
And it's crazy because it used to be creepy to follow someone around who was losing their mind and document that. But now he's like sending it to me.
And now you call it a job.
Yeah, it's a career.
It's amazing how it's just like every day I get a little notification on my phone like, Opie Radio is live. Like, oh, is he? All right, cool. Let's see what he's rambling about.
Just to
Okay, cool. There's no accelerating.
He doesn't have an editor who he's putting these clips out.
Oh yeah, well this is the full video that we're watching here. This is
Right, but you get a notification. It's something that he wants the public to see.
Of course.
That's amazing.
Yes. He's
Oh, much better.
He's really trying to do it. I'm going to skip the next clip when Ron the Waiter shows up. And of course, there's comedy gold.
If you're talking to me, no, I
We
haven't.
got a cinnamon bun and a coffee from across the street.
Hey, buddy.
And it was almost $11. And Opie is talking about the city sucks again.
Hi.
We're complaining about $11. Anyway.
Thanks for saving us time.
I'll save us a little bit of time. Let me just play
Does he
this.
go into the Asian thing? Because that would be funny.
That would have been good, but he didn't get served by an Asian, unfortunately. So let me just play this last clip because New Orleans gets brought up.
This way,
and
girl.
Opie has heard
Okay,
something about New Orleans, and he's like one of those idiots
All right.
who like.
Now,
hears-
what
it's
about
like
third
reading.
person?
He hears a word that's familiar. He does a word association.
All right.
And he has to blurt out what he knows about that.
So we'll just set both of those to defaults. We're just going to mirror the first person settings.
And Opie does that, and he says the dumbest thing.
Know what I learned about New Orleans?
Go ahead.
You can drink right here in the airport.
Maximum acceleration. Default.
Yes.
Even Matt's just like, what? I don't know if you know this, Opie. You can drink in every airport.
Fucking airport.
I'm not a huge fan of traveling. I've
We
been
want a
doing it
little
lot
bit more
lately.
dead zone.
It's one of the perks.
Yeah.
Drinks at the airport. Opie says, do you know that you can drink at the airport in New Orleans? Yeah. You can drink everywhere in New Orleans. It's kind of the whole point.
Do you see how you pronounce that?
Yeah, I do.
Like you're supposed to?
Yeah, I think that's right. I've heard it a couple different ways.
When it annoys the fuck out of me when somebody that's not from there just throws in their Nolans.
Nolans. Yeah, no, but Opie's, that's his...
Oh, okay, that feels good now. There we go.
He pronounces words incorrectly.
I misinterpreted. That's my fault.
All right, I want to bring on our friend Megan, joining us again. What's up, Megan?
What's up?
She's here in the studio with us. She's right next to me. It's amazing. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you for being here on
Yeah.
a Sunday. We have a game to play.
Damn.
Our friend Kurt Electric puts together these games for us. We've been doing these.
All right, the real test is if I can shoot a bird out of the air.
old school to polka dabbling. So, Meg, I believe this will be self-explanatory. But if any questions come up, let me know. You're 0 for 1 so far in these games.
All right.
And we are keeping score.
And I think I am 0 for 15.
Yeah, have you ever won one, Doug?
I don't think so.
All right. Well,
I'm very disappointed that we're not playing a Tom Myers game.
I know. I was looking forward to a Tom Myers game too, but there's only so much Tom material out there.
There, might as well use the right
It
rifle.
fucking pisses me off. Tom Myers is my favorite segment on this show now.
Oh.
And I have never been a part of one.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Well, in that case, I got to do this early. Boy, do I have a tease for us today. So, tomorrow I'm flying out to Dallas. I'm going to be on with Normal World with Dave Landau and then Primetime with Alex Stein out at Blaze. So I'll be doing those shows. So I won't be around for WTP on Wednesday. But Vinny's filling in for me. Adam Bush, producer Chris will all be there. And the guest they're going to have is Tom Myers. Tom has agreed to come on WATP as long as I'm not there. So that's very exciting. Sorry, Doug. You're on the show before that show.
Yeah, how did that make me feel better about not having a Tom Myers segment?
There's going to be an amazing Tom Myers segment on this show coming up later this week. Anyway, that's my announcement. That's my teaser. Back to the game.
It's time for the return of everyone's favorite new game show.
Okay, so we need to turn down aiming sensitivity.
What do you say, Carl and Doug and others?
A trapper song for hunting.
To poke a dabbler?
This shit. You think I give a fuck what these fucking guys' names are?
Okay, third person aim sensitivity. Turn it down.
I don't. I swear to you. I don't give a shit. The only person, I mean, if you're too much of a coward and you can't say your real name, that's on you. And you gotta hide behind a potato and a fucking orange and a puppet, then that's on you.
Holy shit.
I don't give a fuck about Cardiff, Patrick Lewinsky, or Rocco.
I was watching an Annie Austin video and he said he's never seen a bird land after it's been in the air. And I guess this one landed because I shot it. Never mind.
I don't think
that makes sense. Womp womp.
I think that his head, that huge moon head of his, is way up Lady Kmart's ass. But that being said, I don't think he really is a bad guy. I think he's extremely hypersensitive.
Okay.
That's true.
Can't those? They're a little bit too far away.
Like, you say one thing to him in a text, and
You have to tweak your A.
Yep, that's true.
I think he's, but I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he mishandled the whole comedy at the Carlson fiasco. I think it is, I don't think he should have ever taken that position with me. I don't think he should have ever acted so unprofessionally. But do I think he's a bad guy? No. Do I think that his friend Carl Heberger, Heberger, you think I give
Still
a
too
fuck
fast?
what these fucking guys' names are? I don't care.
Oh, aim down sights.
Heberger is a bad person. Yes, I do.
I agree.
I do think Carl Heberger is a bad person.
Right, one more click.
Lady K saw me in person. He would.
Hey fellas, just out here hunting
run
birds.
the other way. Just like the shit way you did when I tried to interview him. They are what you call internet bullies. I just think that Vinny
is this a game?
Friend.
I thought it was. It just seems like Cardiff was just having fun cutting up old Center John clips.
I think he sent over the wrong file.
We'll get to it eventually, I think.
Yeah. Lady K, and for some reason he can't quit him. He should, but he won't. So he's gonna sit there and like, every time, no matter what I said to Vinny about Lady K, like I could have said that he fucking, I don't know.
Gonna try your settings and go from there. Now, I don't know what DPI your mouse is. Do you know what DPI you play at?
What could John say next? Here are your choices. Number 1.
Hey, mister.
Racist.
Remember me? Come on over.
B.
How you
Terrorist.
doing today?
Next. Narcissist.
Yeah, you see this here?
4.
American ginseng.
Arsonist.
Take a fella from not
And
too
lastly,
bad to hardy as buck in no
Okay.
time.
And
Really
lastly,
something.
too,
Yeah,
homo.
you don't find this every day. Put this in your medicine. Give it some
All right,
zip.
I always go first.
Believe
For
me.
some reason, it just seems
Whatever
like you
you're
would say
selling,
terrorist.
I ain't buying.
Just trying to
Anyway,
find
I
the
ain't gonna
worst
use
thing
all of
I
this,
could
so
be.
feel free to help.
What is your
me out
mouse?
with Whatever's
Doug, what do you
left.
think?
You take care now.
I was gonna go with B, but just for the to try to get the win away from Cardiff, I'm gonna go with next. Narcissist.
Be well,
All right,
friend.
I like that. Oftentimes we use the same words on us that we use on him. Megan, what do you think?
I'm gonna kind of match your energy and go lastly to homo.
1200? Okay, because I normally play at 2600. So you might have to adjust your settings based off that. But Fortnite uses percentages and not fixed numbers, so it helps.
This is funny. That's why I think Cardiff put that one in. Is that what you're picking?
Alright, where's some damn birds?
Let's go.
Like I could have said that he fucking,
There.
I don't know, like anything, really bad, like you know, like he fucking, like anything, you know, he fucking, he's an arsonist. Something.
Oh, fuck. Wow, congratulations, producer Chris.
Hey.
I thought he said narcissist.
Well, he would have said narcissist.
It was,
but-
yeah, it was very close to that. I gotta hear that again, actually.
He's an arsonist. Something.
I think he said he's a narcissist.
Yeah, I think so too, because it started, I thought it was gonna be narcissist.
So
Alright, this feels much better, much smoother.
Okay. I like the way you think.
No, Chris got the full point. Didn't you? Isn't that what you picked?
Yeah, I picked arsonist.
Yeah.
But he said
He
narcissist.
picked, yeah, he said narcissist.
All right, we'll go to the judge. We'll figure it
Oh,
out.
this game has like, I don't know what it's called, but like,
An arsonist.
your eyes adjust kind of naturally,
That's enough.
or like realistically to light.
Well, I wanted to give Doug a point.
This is my first loss in 5 games now.
Just slightly.
Snap the streak.
Mostly on bright stuff.
Vinny would defend him.
I'm
in the mood for a melody. I'm in the
I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood.
That's all for this time. Come back next time. Find out if you, the man enough. Topo. Adapt. Patreon.com/play.
Now we gotta double check first person.
Sorry, Megan. The answer was not homo. Better luck next time.
Too
Thank
fast,
you, Cardiff,
definitely.
for
I can
a
already tell.
Fantastic game. Tomorrow is the big announcement, supposedly, that Stuttering John will be suing me and Shuli. That should be coming out tomorrow.
Oh, excuse me.
Very excited for that.
Dumb question. What's he suing you for?
Dabble House.
Oh, yeah.
So we
Of course.
got the audio of him flirting with Kate Meany on the phone. We played that at Dabble House, and John thinks he can sue me for that, which is fun.
Yes.
Which is going to be interesting. All right, we already did our teaser, so I'm going to tell people to definitely check out Who's Right podcast. You guys are doing more than just playing Mortal Kombat against each other, right?
Yeah. We are talking about black people and trans people, Mortal Kombat, and I think that's it. Yeah.
And where people find your show?
Who'sRightPodcast.com.
Very good. And Megan, anything you want to promote while you're here?
No, just I hope everyone has a nice weekend, and yeah, I always like coming on here with you.
Oh, look at that. Just passing along joy and good wishes. Not normally what we do over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll let it slide this one time. Megan, I'm going to play some internet news, and then you're going to read some reviews. We got to figure out how many stars they are, and then we got some voicemails. And that'll be it. So without further ado.
Internet news with Jen from the Jiggles department.
From Patreon, SSD ponders. I bet if there was a guillotine at the Battle of the Bands, it was the same stature as the Stonehenge.
Okay, I'm like, it's still too aggressive on that.
Arrested Development. The negative creep lives up to his name. So, are we gonna see Megan's tits or what?
I want to be damn near pinpointing this thing.
It's pathetic watching this Haktua lady desperately try to
I'll put up the same dead zone too.
Some of the people who became famous because of a stupid video that went viral had the decency to fade away once their novelty wore off. From Spotify, Joey Cornelius writes, "This show is better than ever. I need Adam's attention pointed at Patrick Michael, please. A whole deep dive. Maybe nudge him about getting on with old C-cups." Taco Tires gripes, "Remember when Adam Bush wasn't on every episode? Remember?" From Reddit, the pretty one asks us,
Carl Hader thinks he's going to waste money in this lawsuit. But if he actually goes to court, John will have to pay the court fees. Right.
Fix It 403 shares, "I kind of like it. Watching someone genuinely ask Chad if he ever tried making friends by not acting like an enormous piece of shit was fascinating." Esoteric 420, "I don't know. At least it's a step up from the normal, haha, look at stupid. I mean, it's still that, but with an analytical perspective on top." Bird Witch's Bald Eagle summarizes Piggython 25. Quick rundown. Keanu asked Nick when he got permission to show the embarrassing Aaron texts. Nick said right after he accumulated them. Keanu then spun in circles while crying for 3 hours. The fool who follows 440 is outraged about SJ. "Not in the Writers Guild. Next you'll tell me he never graduated from NYU." But Jewel,
Alright, last mag.
he's in the guild. The Lollipop Guild. Pock-faced criminal feels similar. My perception of John was shattered.
Okay,
when I
maybe
found out he wasn't
turn
really
up
in Mensa.
and then turn down dead, or turn up dead zone
This chick takes less
and
responsibility
sensitivity.
for her own actions than Nick Ricada. Adam Thompson writes, "Chelsea is the equivalent of an emotional support dog." 76 Spazzle notes, "Her name is Haktua, but we've yet to see her Haktua anything. Rip her."
Alright.
Nostalgia Kali offers, "Anthony could talk about paint drying and would still be more interesting than Opie describing his sex life." And Waldo Carmen plays us out with, "And conversely, Opie could witness the most amazing event happen and convey it in the most boring, drawn-out way possible."
Thank you, Jenny, for reading the internet news. She'll be on All Apologies podcast tonight. That's right. With Trucker Andy and Joey Sixpack over there.
I think Adam Bush interviewing people from the Dabbleverse is some of the best audio to come out of this show.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's been spectacular.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to Adam and Tom having a little conversation on this show. Should be interesting. I don't know if it's out yet, but I went on Skinny Chad Zumach show this past week, and he didn't like the way that he's been perceived since the Adam Bush interview. People think he's a creep. So I think he tried to change the narrative with me on the show. We'll see how we did.
Have a seat over here by the fire.
Megan in San Diego, do you have some reviews you want to read for us?
Yes, I do. This first review
That's
is
good of
called "Why." I don't understand this
Come
show.
on,
A
mister.
guy with a face for
Take the
radio
load off.
intentionally reviews bad
Fire's real warm.
podcasts. There's also a bunch of random things that join him to, well, I don't know. The plus side is there's a mostly silent guy with great hair who actually has something interesting to say. The worst thing is they constantly make fun of a dementia-riddled alcoholic, some poor white trash in Minnesota, and a blind guy. Sad.
All right. I believe it started off, I thought it was for sure a 1-star. But then there were too many things that the person knew. It makes me think it's probably a 5-star review.
Yeah, it was the hair that gave it away.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a 5-star.
Megan does a great job.
We encourage everyone.
She's a good addition.
Wherever you review podcasts, get on there, give us 5 stars, and shit all over us in the comment section. It confuses people, and it's fun for us during this segment of the show.
All right, the second one is called Hypocrites. This show
Is this where I start picking up the sleeping users?
That point out the smallest of mistakes, technical errors, and non-experienced speakers by the same. I've listened to a few episodes, and they usually review one podcast, followed by checking in on a handful of really talented people and showing the slightest mistakes. Stuttering John from the Howard Stern Show seems to be the biggest target, and I can only thank them as I am now hooked on his podcast. He is sensational at it. A true gem of comedy mixed with politics. He should be bigger than Joe Rogan, in my opinion.
Hey, Anthony, it's good to see you again.
This is a one-star review. I'm quitting podcast.
Written by John.
I gotta think that's all sarcasm, and that is a 5-star review. But
I hope it's sarcasm.
You guys think any differently?
Happy Memorial Day to
I think that
you.
they nailed the premise of your
If you
show
served, then thank you for your
accurately.
service.
Yeah, that is true. A bunch of nobodies just nitpicking minor indiscretions.
Oh, look, a stutter. I got to clip that.
Yeah, if you missed the first segment of today's show, wow. There was some serious stuttering going on. Megan, is that a 5-star?
Yep, it's a 5.
Howdy, boss.
Fantastic. You got one more for us?
One more, and it's a short one. Too much internet. When I ran across this program, I realized there is too much internet in the world. The only thing that makes this show worth listening to is the mysterious potato that shows up from time to time.
I might tell you.
All of that. Is that, I'm going to guess.
Hey, you have some? Here you go. I don't need it.
What do you think, Chris?
I think it's 5.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Here.
Yep, it's a 5.
Us is asking, wait, you could get Megan in the studio, but not Fat Doug?
Yeah, I can't fit in the studio.
Come on, man.
The basement's only so fucking big.
The
Gotta
devil's
get you over
brew.
here one of these days. Let's hit some voice.
Yeah, sorry, this guy's interesting.
I'll be seeing him soon enough.
Can I read that label?
You're a place called Four Rigs?
Who?
South of Strawberry.
Yeah. Sure.
Indians penned in there like cattle.
Tell me more.
I ain't know what's worse. Seeing the ones we killed or watching the other ones die. Slow way.
You piss your pants, bro? He seems like a pants
Well,
pisser.
they pay well. Them government boys. But the money don't last long. It's what you did. Sticks around.
I know the feeling.
I was a young man then, but I still see them faces clear as yesterday. I do. I might rest your old eyes a minute.
Sure.
Feeling very sleepy all of a sudden.
Damn. Impressive. Well. Hell of a drink if I've ever seen one. You're coming with me.
Let's go, girl.
I want to fund the purchase of a ghost town. Sounds perfect.
Yep.
How do I tell my horse I love it while I'm riding it? I guess I can just hit G. Yeah, I can just reach forward and hit G. It's easy enough.
Hey, you're okay, girl. All right, girl. Easy, girl. Yep.
Bum, bum. My horse is fast as fuck. I can run over deer.
You think all this
Whoa.
and air is free for you?
Hi.
Not a smart move to travel alone in these parts, especially looking like you.
Don't want any trouble. Just passing through.
You look like you might need a few smacks to set you.
I'll put you on the floor.
Oh, yeah? What do you think you got?
I guess I was told.
Damn. I for sure sucker punched that guy, but as soon as he talked about doing violence on me, I was like, good night.
Yep.
Well, hold on. It's A to stop. Okay. That's the kick button. That's the jump button. That's the fall off my horse button.
Who's there?
Me, you idiot. Hey, fellas. I'm back. I have lots of money this time, too. Who's got the ledger? Dutch? Dutch.
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a hand, lady.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
You see that can of floating beans right behind us? See that can of floating beans right there?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve
I was
it
gonna
for
keep
dinner.
going, but I actually do gotta head to bed because I need to get up and go sell my plasma at the new place in the morning. I was gonna do it this morning, but I blew out my back. So I'm gonna wake up and then go do it.
So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
Yeah, I also have to make sure I get back in time because I said I would do Jake Hudson's show, but I don't know if I'll make it. So I'll probably have to see about that. Can I do that in a second? I wanted to donate camp funds.
Pretty good. Good.
Where is the camp fund vote button? Am I not able to donate camp funds because I'm in mission? That's okay. Nobody likes you, right? That's the rumor, right? No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I was gonna try to donate money, but I see I can't, so. Alright. For next stream, here's some notes. Alright, well, for next Red Dead stream, that is. Note 1, I guess just use controller, because, clearly there's some sort of there's some sort of issue with OBS and Red Dead running at the same time. It runs smoothly until it doesn't, and then it's just a nightmare after that. I can run additional things, but I'm just going to use the controller for it. For example, can I still type? Let's see. I can, but it is very, very slow. So I'll have to be deliberate with the typing, you know, be like, this is how fast I can type. And then it's this, IS, space, HOE, space, FSAT, space. It's still typing it out. And type a fast sentence. Yeah, that is a horrible delay on keyboard inputs for some reason. Everything else seems fine, like mouse input's fine, all the graphics are running smoothly. I assume sound is okay because nobody's complained about that. But yeah, I guess the big thing is I just can't use keyboard and mouse in this game, which is annoying. Otherwise, my only choice is to play it off stream, and I don't want to do that. So, again, I want to thank you all for joining. Next Tuesday, should go smoother. Hopefully, because I don't have anything planned. So we're going to get up nice and early and do Red Dead up until people are ready to do some poker. And then that'll be next Tuesday. As far as tomorrow, the only thing I have planned is a little bit of Warframe in the evening, but we'll see if I get to it. So until then, we'll see you next time.
Voicemails, and then we'll get out of here.
Hey, Carl, it's Rob in Michigan. Bad news, that cringe of the week from the other day was not Dave and Chuck. However, the good news is they are on YouTube Live every morning, so you and all the listeners can witness the ethereal, exotic beauty that is Lisa with your own eyes. Isn't that exciting? Yes, it is. Not so much. Watch out, Lucy. Here comes Lisa.
Thanks for stopping by again, Anthony. It was good to see you.
Lisa from Dave and Chuck the Freak. Not a looker.
Thanks for hanging out, Snugs.
I didn't know that they streamed live every morning. I'm about to check in on that. This guy gets nervous.
Hey, Clubhead. I just wanted to congratulations you